All right, hello and welcome to the SoulCalibur EU online tournament series. So hello, we're having some viewers coming up and we'll be starting real soon. Don't forget the Matcherino. Oh, by the way, I should say I have a co-host. I am Hawk of GP, of course, and my co-host here today is Jobin.
What's up, guys? I'm awake at 6 a.m. US time, and I'm glad I get to be here with you guys. So this is a first for me, and I'm really excited to see these matches.
Yeah, I'm really excited as well. And anyway, I was going to say about the Matcherino. We have a Matcherino's page and a prize pool currently at $5, and you can use a code. What is the code?
Let's see. I believe was there a command for it? Let's see, where's that bot command? Maybe not.
EOS 22. Yeah. Use the code to contribute the free 50 cents. And all donations are obviously very much appreciated to support the scene and support this tournament series.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty excited to get right into this. I saw earlier that somebody was looking for some maxi matches. Don't know if we'll get any this early, but one can hope.
Yeah. I believe it was Danurai hoping for maxi matches. He's one of the prominent maxi proponents, maxi fans in Europe.
I've seen him around before, so I know how excited he can get for the maxi matches. I'm pretty excited too, because if he gets his way, we'll all be excited to see how many 7-star Severance, 6A plus Bs they can land in Soul Charge. I'm sure I'll hear him screaming all the way from the US.
Absolutely. And first matches we have planned, I believe, on the first round are Dayan 87 and Wolf Lone the. And then also Algernon versus Eternal Dragon. So
I will message you. There we go.
Awesome. Some background. All right, we're getting ready to go. Still waiting. Are you looking forward to seeing any particular players in this tournament?
I am. Let me pull up this challenge real quick. And if you hear any background, it's probably me. But there are some players I'm really excited to see. Just kind of going down the list, I'll name these off. No particular order or anything. We talked about this briefly. But really excited to see, just in particular, excited to see Dayon play. Really excited to see Eternal Dragon Algernon play, like you mentioned. Of course, Neon and Milo's I saw on there. As you guys were telling me, really excited to see Dexus. You guys hyped him up, and that's going to be pretty entertaining, especially with such like a dominant playstyle you guys have mentioned. But most importantly, like I gotta shill for Ganondorf. No bias, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, Ganondorf, really nice guy. Honestly, I've played plenty of sets with him. Not in a while now, but hopefully again soon. And Dexus really is a player who has almost become a legend for his online dominance and use of RE. I think he even on his Twitter page calls him something like a reversal edge professional user or something like that.
Reversal edge aficionado? That sounds amazing.
Yep.
Let's see. And you mentioned that he just played Skill recently as well?
Yeah, he beat Skill in this exhibition set just a week ago. Yeah, I believe a week or two ago, whatever it was, and a close set. But I think Dexus took it like 5 games to 3 or something like that, and it was really impressive actually.
That is,
you know, yeah. Skill was playing Mina and maybe still learning, but I didn't expect Dexus to win that set, to be honest.
A win against Skill is still a win against Skill. I think he's pretty good. I don't think anyone will disagree, no matter what character he's on.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably could win with any character most times.
How many reversal edges did he land?
Yeah, probably several. I mean, he's always going for it. And one of the interesting things about Dex is he doesn't get undeterred even when he fails with the reversal edge many times.
That's amazing.
So anyway, we're getting ready for the first match, we have Dayan and Wolflone. They're in the lobby now. We'll be soon ready to go.
And just to clarify, these are best of 3 up until top 8, correct?
Correct, until the finals. It's just like
finals.
Normal tournaments, yeah.
Gotcha. So it's going to be top 3.
Yeah. Exactly. And we will see who these characters pick. I've seen Wolflone they usually go for Geralt, but I don't know. I haven't seen him play in a while, so nope. Still going with Geralt, and Dayan going with Siegfried. Interesting matchup.
It's a walled stage, so we're not going to see anybody get axied off the stage. I'm pretty sure I'd break my mic screaming if I saw that in tournament.
Yeah, I would say probably a better stage for Siegfried than Geralt, because he has maybe one of the best wall games in the whole game.
Agreed. The one thing I really enjoy when I watch Geralt versus Siegfried is Geralt can kind of get away with abusing 3A, not as much as in other matchups, but just overall, he can get a lot more catches with that step. It was a little bit different back when 2-2B didn't have the auto clash, but still, or not, I'm sorry, not 2-2B. The side steps didn't have the clash, but either way.
Yeah, now pretty safe play from both players so far here. Kind of just poking and yeah.
He went for the bubble and got low kicked first match.
Yeah, really good use of lows there by Wolf.
Great interrupt there with the standard K. I think he got a jump there instead of the side step.
Yep. Dayan gets to go with the 50-50 mix-up, but doesn't work this time. While rising B gets blocked.
Nice, he blocks the low.
Nice trade.
That was an interesting trade.
Yep. Do you have any view on who's advantaged in this matchup?
From my experience in this matchup, I would say it's maybe 6-4 Siegfried, or it's pretty even. Just from my experience.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Both of these characters have some pretty gnarly mid-range. Of course, Siegfried's going to edge it out in just, longer reaching horizontals. But with Igni, if he gets the proper read, I think he can get away with punishing a lot of Siegfrieds.
Yeah, it must be said Wolflone is now getting a lot of mileage out of that low kick in this set so far.
Big lethal hit, and he gets the Sparta kick. Dude, from the lethal hit into the wall combo, amazing.
Yeah, that was really, really nice.
Good soul charge there as well.
Tries to go for another.
Oh no! You ever soul charged against a Richard? Guess not. Oh, that was rough. That was a great perfect there by Wolflone.
Yeah, pretty dominant, especially in that final round. And earlier on, just impressive, I think. He's doing this very safe playstyle, just doing pokes, mid, slows.
Agreed, he was catching him with a lot of 2As, and I don't think he fell below half health each of the rounds.
No, it was pretty dominant. And I don't think Dayan played badly, but just kind of couldn't maybe get to...
He couldn't get it started.
yeah, just couldn't quite get started, really. Maybe he should try to play a little bit further away to try to get some space and use Siegfried's best tools.
One thing I was noticing that Wolf was really doing well is I saw him going for the blocks on the lows. He had great defense. He didn't get hit by a single Siegfried mix-up. And he was doing his best to utilize a lot of side steps that round and was getting some pretty good punishes. They were both whiffing a pretty good amount at mid-range, both the 3B and then I think I saw a few whiffed AGAs. But ultimately in the end, Wolf was doing a good job staying up close when the time came to it. In the Yoshi swap.
Yeah, Yoshi switch here. And you must say Yoshi has such a crazy ring out game that they are
absolutely
happy to get this stage here.
Yeah, Yoshi's ring out game is nuts. It's kind of funny. You guessed wrong once, maybe a few back steps away from the ring and you're out. I love Yoshi. He was my first love with SoulCalibur 6.
Yeah, in this game, it's crazy. You don't expect the ring out carry that he gets with those reverse ring out.
Oh no, it's absolutely nuts. Before they changed it, do you recall just how much he could do with the 2-2B for the reverse ring out?
Yeah, it's still good enough.
Oh yeah, he definitely does have I would say one of the strongest reverse ring outs in the game, and from such ooh, there it is. You guys told me Drexus was the Ari master, but he just landed his first one of the game. It's not even up yet.
Yep. Wolf Lone there still continues. Oh, perfect.
Nice Yurden out of the Dragonfly.
Yes, really, really good. Can you see that spacing? Like, he just can't get hit right now.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job of spacing Daeon out entirely. That 4B is a pretty far-reaching move there. It still was just out of range.
Yeah, this is a big difference to that first match, because now Daeon really actually wants to be at that 0 range with Yoshi, but can't really seem to get there now that he wants it.
He's definitely scared of that Yurden, and I've been kind of noticing that Wolf is really pushing it. Whether he's a little minus or even, he's pushing buttons.
Yeah.
Great 3A catch and low block there by Daeon, though. Oh,
Yeah.
But the 1K.
And unfortunately doesn't get any punish when he did block the low kick. So,
Agreed. He's got to use some of that meter here.
Yeah, Wolf Lone is just kind of able to do whatever he wants right now.
Let's see. Nice catch with the Dragonfly.
Yeah, yep. Nice use of the stance.
That was a really good 668 plus speed cancel. Fortunately, didn't quite work out for him how he intended.
Yeah,
Come on,
big
man.
life lead, but here comes the soul charge. Can he make a magical comeback? Not looking good, but
Oh no! He gets hit by the new low!
so many times the low kick.
Oh man. Life has its lows, sometimes it has its highs. That was not high. That was a really good match though on the side of Wolf, but Daeon, I'm definitely a little bit more invested and I'd love to see him make a loser's run.
Yep, yeah, I'm sure he can do better than this. Maybe this Geralt matchup looked like he didn't enjoy it very much, getting hit by that low kick so many times.
It was just a warm up.
Yeah, Wolf was so impressive.
He was ready for it. I'm actually really impressed with Wolf. Like, honestly, he didn't miss a Yurden. I think he landed 2 or 1, but I didn't see him whiff one.
Yeah, he's actually, I remember he's been playing this game at least since SoulCalibur 5. He was a good player already in SoulCalibur 5, so I'm not surprised to see him be impressive there, but that was one of the best tournament matches of his that I've seen. Very dominant. But now we're ready for Eternal Dragon versus Algernon.
I'm really excited to see this one, personally.
Yeah. I actually played a set against Algernon just yesterday, and first time I saw his Hilda, and he's going with Hilda here as well. Will be really interesting to see.
Yeah, I'm definitely really excited. You know, I see Signia play a lot of Hilda down here. In the US, we also have Fuko and a few other really good Hildas. And I've been really kind of enjoying this this meta that's developing around Hilda, like fishing for basically those charges, and then just really going wild. And then the amount of wall combos they've discovered with that character has been crazy. I guess that's what happens when you have 2 character discords working overtime.
It must be said, at first when she was introduced in the game, I thought she seemed weak, because you can sort of step her reliably at long range, and she only gets those horizontals at close range. So it seemed like predictable. But
She has one of the scariest 16 frame punishes too, man.
yeah. Playing yesterday against Algernon, I was like, finally, okay, maybe she's not that bad.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty scary, and like 2-2 plus K is such an interesting move as well. Let's see, first Regalia off spear there. They've got both. Nice hell sweep.
Yeah, that hell sweep is freaking deadly.
Didn't quite see a punish there from Eternal Dragon just yet. Nice throw though.
Yep. Really close round here. Oh,
Wow.
goes for the 1BB YOLO.
That was some really nice movement by him there at the end with a yep. He was on top of it. And nice block by Algernon.
Yep.
Oh, no punish there.
Pressure for Mitsurugi. Oh, gets the throw. And goes for Oki.
He tried to get crafty with the step. I respect it.
Yep. Very...
Nice catch there. They've got Spear Regalia up. There's not a good spot to be in for Dragon, but luckily he manages to space himself out.
I must say, one thing that's sort of disappointing in this iteration of Hilda is that her ring out game is nothing like the, infamous...
I don't want to talk about that. SoulCalibur 4 hurt my soul with that. I was just a young lad with that, and I got cyberbullied online. Never again.
Yeah, but I feel like in this game it's probably average or worse than.
Yes. Well, if she had the crazy like Doom combo ring out in this game, I don't think I'd want to see that. Just because it's not healthy for the viewers, but not that. Like, I also don't want to fight against it. Okay, that's some repressed childhood trauma I don't want to remember.
Very understandable.
What is understandable?
Algernon is 2 rounds to 1 up already, but this round, a big life deficit.
Hopefully we see a soul charge here or see something. Both these players have 2 bars a meter, and considering if he doesn't...
Isn't it crazy how often you see this both players with full bar and they don't use it and it gets wasted?
When you have 2 sticks of butter, like, and especially if you're going to be down to match point, you're going to get your bar back anyways should you lose the round. Yeah. Like, I've had to like condition myself into the habit, like, dude, just use it. Doesn't matter, you just got to use it.
Absolutely, but, I agree with that 100%.
Nice catch there. There we go. There's the soul charge we were all looking for and love to see. Nice block. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's so much damage.
6B plus K is such a good Oki tool. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't know anything about Hilda's inputs. She's just too complicated for me to play with the charge, but nice finish there.
That was so. She's got actually surprisingly good Oki. Like I really do enjoy it, and she has like some pretty nasty like mix-ups that you can use like off of Oki too. Like her full crouch 3K is like Yoshi's Hell Suite, but like if you have the Regalia, like it can turn to some pretty gnarly damage.
Yeah, and a couple of good lows as well, besides the Hell Sweep.
Oh yeah. I was her 4B is pretty cool too. That low that kind of moves her back a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool looking animation as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I don't remember if
Algernon is now 1 game up, but that was a fairly close game, 3 rounds to 1. Let's see if Eternal Dragon can make a comeback.
Honestly, from kind of just general first match, without getting to know too much about these players from their over each other, Eternal Dragon, you know, he was winning most of the kind of neutral exchanges, but he was getting mixed a lot. So I think if he can manage to stay out of the mix and really focus more on keeping Algernon in neutral, he'll be able to clutch it out.
Yep. He's doing a little bit better in this round, about even on health. Oh, gets thrown.
Nice throw. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, there you can see impressive Oki, and sort of forces Eternal Dragon to guess he was probably ducking there.
Absolutely. You know, it's also a huge knowledge check for Eternal Dragon, knowing if he can deal with 668 plus B. We haven't seen Algernon do it quite yet. Ooh, that was an interesting jump. Alright. Don't mean to interrupt, but I think that Algernon's charging something. That was a lot of kicks there. I haven't seen him pop his vertical yet. I think he's going for the big one.
Going for the unblockable?
I think he's going for the unblockable vertical.
Yeah. Oh,
there it is. Yeah, the second I saw 4 kicks in a row and he popped the I was like, all right, this guy's doing it. I respect. All right, Algernon.
Really, really nicely done, actually. And kind of a knowledge check, I suppose. I did get hit by those unblockables a few times yesterday myself.
The second I saw like 5 kicks in a row, I'm like, all right, he's going for it.
Yeah, it's a valid strategy, I think, if you can just sort of delay the round.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like, depending how like attentive your opponent is, you can catch them on Oki too. The horizontal is really gnarly too.
Yeah, for unblockable, it's so fast, it's difficult to react to.
Nice throw break there by Algernon. Oh, 2 rounds in a row. This is illegal. Kick this man out of the room. Oh my goodness. You may have won the round, but you lost my heart. Oh, 2 in a row. Oh, no. Great plays overall. So smart, and like the discipline to be able to hold that for a 2nd round in a row. Goodness me.
Yeah, very hype. Well done, Algernon. And Eternal Dragon didn't play well, but maybe a little bit showing lack of matchup knowledge with Hilda, which is very, very understandable as she's one of the newest character.
You know, I do think that Eternal Dragon's like movement was definitely on par, and for the options he was choosing in neutral were we're correct. I think once he just hones in on his punishes a little bit more and kind of gets a familiarity for Hilda's range, he'll be on top of it entirely. Like, I was seeing that his movement was just in terms of like stepping those verticals, he was keeping an eye out for it, but didn't quite get to land it as much as he would like. But next time, I think he's got it.
Yeah, and probably hadn't seen that unblockable tech very many times before this.
Well, he's seen it twice now in tournament.
All right, those were our first round of matches. Let's see what we have going on for the second round.
Let's see. Let me take a peek at this bracket really quick, just see who won their matches. So it looks like Vincent won his match over VV. Zamanfu won his match over Goofy the Lovely.
Yep.
Set won his round over Neo Raven.
We're still waiting on Mozarus versus Monkey King to see who goes against Ganondorf. That's a match I would like to see on stream. Whoever wins between Mozarus and Monkey King against Ganon. And let's see. Oh, Horseface beating Lev 77. That's impressive.
Nice. We also had Neon beat Zephyrian. And Dopa took it over Lazilo 2-1. Interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like Mozarus is going to be up against Ganondorf.
All right, yeah. Finally did update. Yeah, I would like to see that, perhaps. But very...
All right.
Oh, okay. We are going to see Dexus versus Horseface, or Foten as he's also known as, and Milos versus Set. Oh, well, those will be very exciting matches, and some of the best players displayed right there. Milos already in lobby, waiting for his opponent.
Milos versus Set.
Yeah, Set is a Tira player, to my knowledge.
Okay.
Yep. At least I can't remember him playing anyone else. Maybe does have other characters as well.
I'm definitely a little excited to see this one myself. Can't be biased at all, but I did have a beer in the same room as Milo's at Evo, so gets a little bit of favoritism there.
Understandable. Milos is a nice guy from all my interactions with him, for sure.
And all of the EU scene is nice. You guys are all really nice people. It's not just, limited to the players in the tournament.
Yeah, can't be too biased based on who's nice and who isn't. Because everybody's a good guy. Anyone who plays SoulCalibur is a nice guy, in my eyes, to be honest.
It's a good way to think about it. These guys are definitely playing a lot more defensively in those first two matches that we saw.
Yeah, well, I think Milos is kind of an aggressive player usually.
Nice block on the Ari.
Yeah, kind of going ham right now.
Yeah, that match really quickly took a turn there. Nice throw.
Yeah.
Interesting
About
space
even on life, just finishes the string, no fear.
Oh, and he tried to jump and got knocked out. That was a really chaotic round. Didn't seem like anyone was really trying to go for anything in particular too much, just trying to get some damage on the board.
Yeah.
Nice launch though, however.
Definitely looked like Seth was the more sort of patient and passive player and just punishing Milos when getting an opportunity.
Two big lethal hits in a row. That soul charge damage was nuts. But nice nice jump over the throw, bounce off the wall. I see that. That was super clever. That was some way to avoid.
Milos making a big comeback right now in this round.
Is he going to be able to bring it all the way back? Let's see.
Oh,
nice block there by Set. Oh no! We ran into the taunt, bro! Not like this!
Yeah, Milos really using just about every tool in Killick's kit.
They just GI'd after those plus frames. That was insane. I respect it, Set. Oh no!
Milos should have kept stepping, but doesn't quite do enough.
It's alright.
Okay, Soul Charge.
Milos got it. Big damage time, wall combo. Oh.
Yeah, the huge throw.
Oh.
Gets back to...
No, bro, not like this!
Oh,
it's alright, it was just It was all for the stage reset. You wanted to get in his head.
Oh, that combo drop must have hurt for Set, but keeps Milos in this game.
Great lethal hit by Milos as well off the fully charged 2-2B.
Yep.
Ooh, nice updraft there by Set. And big punish there by Milos with the 4-4B. He's not even letting them try and get in range at all. Good option, honestly. And Set, of course, knows the third step of the B. What a comeback!
Yeah, he's putting this into a deciding round.
Hawk, how do you feel about this matchup?
Oh, let's see this round first. I'll tell. Wow.
Ooh, and
He
the
comes
teabag?
from 2 rounds down to take the match. That was impressive.
Man, come on, Milos. I had a match set joke ready. I'm not a happy camper. Nice job. Good ring out. What a comeback.
But yeah, this matchup, I don't know, it's interesting because Tiro was one of those characters who everybody thought was very weak for most of Season 1, but she seems stronger than ever right now.
She got some much needed changes. And even then, I think that the character could still use some tuning. But I definitely agree with you, she's in a much better spot than Season 1.
Yeah, and for this matchup, oh,
Milos, what is that cut?
he's going for the troll. Typical Milos.
What are you,
We'll
what are you
accept
doing to me? It is 6:30 in the morning over here. It's too early for this.
Never too early for Milos, but yeah, I'm not sure. I guess Tira likes to be closer up in this matchup, but very difficult. I don't have experience playing. Oh wow, again. I don't have experience playing either of these characters, so I don't know much about this matchup.
I definitely think that they both have some serious options at mid-range. Tira, her 3B is really, really good in this matchup, provided that the Killick isn't, looking out for it. I think that the other thing that Tira does really well here is her step catch is something that can be incredibly strong in this matchup. Once again, completely dependent on what the Killick is fishing for. The one thing she does have to be really mindful for, which we've been seeing, is the ring out game. Tira's ring out game isn't the best compared to the rest of the cast, where Killick has some pretty gnarly ring out situations, or wall combos for that matter.
Yeah, I would agree. And now Milo seems to have
Oh my
this
goodness.
on lockdown. Just, that's 5 rounds in a row for Milos.
He was just warming up, but you can't give up on Set just yet.
Yeah, I wonder maybe if Set could use that.
Nice
just
whip
like
punish.
I was going to say that maybe Set should use that backstep of Tira's more, because it's a really good backstep, one of the best ones in the game, and immediately gets a nice.
That AGI was sick. And Milos is still sitting on 2 bars here. You said he was going full troll mode, so let's see if he goes for CE here.
Always finishes the string and Set.
Oh, he went.
Oh wow! There it is.
Oh, no,
it's
still alive, 1 hit.
not over. I thought it was going to be death, but no. Oh wow.
See? Oh, but it looks like you called it a little too early there.
Yeah, I really thought that was going to be it. But Set makes the magic comeback there.
It was a pretty good setup, I'll give him that.
Yep. Very impressive, but maybe a slight mistake on my part as well. I'm not sure if he dropped some damage there.
Like we always say, it was just a happy little reset. He didn't mean it, okay? Nice GI there as well, though. I think the one thing that I do enjoy seeing Set is he doesn't go for the traditional backstep into launch punish. Oh my god, he got the lethal hit. Is this gonna combo? Wow!
Yeah, that's a really cool catch from the air into the CE.
That's not the first time I've seen him go for that lethal hit in this set. He went for it earlier as well when he was trying to catch Milo's going for a jump.
Yeah.
Or a jump attack.
Works out this time. Okay, life situation about equal. Oh my!
It's gonna be good.
Will it kill? I think it should kill, even though there's some scaling.
Oh my goodness, nicely done by Milos. But also nicely done by Set. That honestly, seeing him fish for that lethal hit the first time and not getting it, but seeing it the second time, makes that so worth. It's always a really good time that I get to quote this, but, it's one thing to play to win, but it's another thing to play for the highlight reel, and Set definitely played for the highlight reel there.
Yeah, you know, this is kind of an entertainment thing when you get to be on stream and trying to look cool even when you lose. I always appreciate it.
Let me get a 4 in the chat for Milo's.
Well done. 2-0 for Milos, who goes forward to the next round. And our next match is going to be Horseface/Foten versus Dexus, the online god.
So you mentioned earlier it's time to look out for those reverse ledges, and
Yeah, let's count them up.
all right, chat, we're gonna need your help to count these out. And
Yeah,
then
please do count.
I'd say some words for a horse face, but I just finished BoJack Horseman's final season, and I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, Horseface/Foten, of course, is Astaroth player.
Amazing.
So this will be an interesting matchup between Astaroth and Siegfried, two big hitters of the game. Do you have an opinion on this matchup? I have quite a bit of experience of it as a Siegfried player myself.
I do. My opinion on it as somebody who's spent a little bit more time on Astaroth than I care to admit. It's definitely weird fighting against a character who can match your range. Because one thing that you don't get to abuse as much when there's characters like Siegfried who have an AGA, you don't really get to whiff at max range at all, whether it's like with a 2-2B or like a 6-6K that you whiff. If they wait till you're on recovery out of the duck, like you can get smacked out of that, and that's one thing I'm not used to at all. How do you feel about it?
Well, I think Siegfried's tech crouching game causes a lot of trouble for Astaroth. But I must say that the fact that Astaroth can also grab you from crouch does help. But it's kind of an interesting matchup. We've seen only one reversal edge so far, but let's see. We'll see more. Oh, the big combo of the wall, and Dexus takes already 2-round lead.
Foden was doing so well blocking those mix-ups. I think that was the second one he got hit by.
Yep. Perhaps I would say a slight advantage in this matchup for Siegfried, from my experience.
I'd be inclined to agree with you, honestly, because they both they can function at close range, and they can also function at mid range and even far. The one thing that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Horseface really fishing for more of those. Is he tech crouching? Oh. He is, just like you mentioned.
Yeah, it causes Astaroth a lot of trouble, and that was unfortunately not the right time to go for the CE, because he was in base hold and going for the base hold B, which is tech crouching all the way until the hit, or very close until impact.
Oh, that was supposed to be a soul attack? Oh, that's rough, man. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
I think the one thing that I do want to see more is I'm really looking to see if a Horseface can really keep Dexus into more throw situations and start seeing if he can force him into reverse ledge. Maybe go for some of the guard break throws. Astaroth is, obviously unique in the fact he has that guard.
Yeah, and one thing for Astaroth that's very scary is that he can keep going for those command throws, and even if you break them, he's +8, and he can just go for it over and over and again. And that can really put you under a lot of pressure, but Foten wasn't able to really put Dexus under any pressure in that first match.
I agree entirely, and nobody booing Enders in this chat. We're gonna have a problem.
Nice
hit out of the revenge.
Yeah, that was impressive.
You hate to see it, man. Oh, that's rough. Wow, you went for the throw there even with the base hold.
By the way, not a move you see used by Siegfrieds often, that 4K K-string that beat the armor, but Dex is going for it.
That 2-2K there was definitely a good choice. He does not want to get hit by those revenge moves whatsoever.
Yep. Okay, now looks like Foten kind of wants to stay further away. Ooh.
We went for that low throw.
Unfortunately, he's turned back to Dexus, and he's just going with them. 50-50.
He's getting hit by the mix so hard. He was doing so well with blocking them. It's always he's got to get himself out of range of that mix up because he's getting hit by it consistently. Managed to get the block there.
Yep. But unfortunately, no block punish, even though that mid is -16. I suppose Astaroth doesn't get a great punish with I-16, but still.
Great soul attack stuff, though. He was in a really bad spot there with his back against the wall. Managed to get himself out of it. Nice hit at max range as well.
Yeah, trying to make his soul chance come back. And oh, good.
Is he gonna get it?
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
Whoa, he missed
No,
it.
wait.
No. Not like this.
Got it in the bag, just like this. Oh no, you hate to see it. Oh no. It's all right.
Yeah. Well done by Dexys.
Fellas.
I would say Dexys went for the panic bubble, and as always, it works.
I feel lied to. You hyped me up so much on seeing these reversal edges from Dexys.
We did see a couple, but not as many as you would expect. Hopefully more in further matches if we see him later on in the tournament. And I'm sure we will, as he already moves on to the third round with that 2-0 victory.
You pretty much called that down to a T involving the tech crouching. That really did work against him significantly.
Yeah, and really was able to make good use of the 50-50 stance, the reverse side hold.
Oh, absolutely. I think that I'd have to say, like, Foden was doing a really good job blocking most. Really, he missed the ones that counted just when it was to kill, or really a moment that decided like where the momentum went. And then the other thing that was rough is he unfortunately wasn't able to connect a single hard knockdown that entire match, it felt like.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, but okay, let's see third round. Who's moved on? We have Rufinad or Rufus versus Wolflone there. And we have Ganondorf versus Milos, Edge versus Neon, and Dexys versus Phantasm. This is now getting pretty interesting. Oh, Phantasm moving on the winner's bracket all the way to round 3. That's an impressive performance from him so far.
I don't think we've gotten to see Neon or SP Edge on stream yet for this tournament.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome.
I would like to see Ganon versus Milos. What do you think?
You already heard my opinion on this, so any match I get to watch Ganon play is going to be a lot to watch.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to see the wrath of Milos continue, or I'd like to see the troll get trolled in response. Honestly, like that's prime comedy for me, and I'm honestly a match I think we enjoy.
Yeah, it is an interesting matchup, Kilik versus Aswell. I remember even Shen-chan at one point tried Kilik as a counter pick against Aswell because he was really not enjoying the matchup as Cervantes.
Yeah, and then that surprise pick at EVO Japan with the Tira as well.
Yeah, and that seemed to work really well.
That I screamed. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
It was so early.
So for round 3, we are going to see Ganon and Milos and Edge versus Neon.
Nice. Who are we going to start out with this one? These are both really great matches. Okay.
We will see Ganon and Milos first, and then follow that up with Edge versus Neon. Let's
That's
see
wonderful.
if Milos continues with the troll costume.
Why me, he says.
Because we love seeing you on stream, Milos. You're one of our favorites.
Unreal. I'm ready. There it is. Aswell versus Kilik.
He doesn't go for the troll Kilik yet. Let's see if we see it later.
He's respecting his opponent for the time being. Let's see. Gameplay.
Here remember to count the Axlos. Oh, nice block on the 4A.
Did that man not even attempt to step and went right for sword, knowing that Milos wouldn't finish the third part of the string?
Yeah,
crazy.
You can see Milos going for that 4A low many times already.
That was a great lethal hit already for the punish. Yep. Nice break. Interesting choice by Ganondorf to stay in spear here.
Yeah, is he in the range? Oh, gets the lethal hit once again, twice in one round.
Great punish by Milos.
Yeah, and he had the lethal hit locked and loaded as well.
He's clearly got some experience in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Oh,
Ganondorf losing the reversal edge.
Yeah, everything going Milo's way right now.
Oh, great AGI there from Milos. He's not letting any gimmicks right now.
Have you been counting the amount of lethal hits? He's been getting them so many times already.
These are all really specific punishes, or that AGI there was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's been hitting, I mean, you know, that 4A doesn't do much damage, but when you hit it like 5 times in a round...
It gives you a pretty good amount of guard, or not guard, gives you a good amount of meter as well for what it is.
Yeah. Well,
Ganondorf starting the just as well things.
Okay, nice delayed throw to beat the
I thought that was going to ring out for a quick second.
Oh, the guard break. Okay, Ganon
big damage.
Big lead in this round.
Interesting choice for Ganondorf to stay on axe here.
Oh, goes for the YOLO soul charge, but...
He went for it. He wanted that projectile. That move is so cool, and it's really good.
Yeah, I would say one of my favorite new moves, actually, visually.
I agree entirely. Oh my goodness, I thought he sidestepped that, but he still got hit. Look at that damage.
Yeah, it did include a reset, I believe.
That is true.
But massive damage.
Alright, what's Ganondorf gonna do here? Gets caught on Wake Up. He's still alive. Oh, and popped his meter.
Yeah, Milos this time choosing to cancel the monument stance, I believe.
What was that? Was that a soul charge or a CE activation? It didn't say.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Interesting. But... Yeah, Milos, we saw the damage. Somebody clip that. Post it on Twitter with no context. And just say Lamau, so people are like, dang man, is that all damage unscaled? No, please don't do that.
Yeah, guaranteed combo, 75% health.
Farm that Twitter clout, dude.
Nerf Killick, please.
Stop. Let's see, starting back up here. Nice, really good option to go for the stage change. We didn't see too much risk of a ring out there, but either way, Killick's ring out game can be so gnarly.
Yeah, probably you would say this stage is slightly better for Aswell because he
I agree.
Yeah, that with the weapon arts, you can get that massive damage combo.
Reverse wall combo off the muscle busters, nuts. I mean, it's crazy because that thing's been around so long, and every time I see it, I still get as excited and also feel pain watching it.
Yeah, it's the bane of my existence.
Did they just air to air? Ganondorf, you madman, you were already in sword, but I respect it even more.
Yeah, there's the weapon arts. And big life lead now.
Oh my goodness, he just chased him down out of the air. It's not that serious. Great choice.
Yeah, nice call out.
I'm curious if he knew that would hit him out of the air or not. Because it does seem like a pretty... Seems like a pretty niche answer.
Yeah, and once again gets an interesting air combo of a jumping Killick.
Interesting to go for the K choice there. And Milos has to be mindful of his guard gate.
Yeah, Ganondorf clearly working on the guard gate intentionally here.
Oh no, he dropped it, but the breakdance took him to the other side into the guard break. What is this madness? Alright, is he gonna get the wall combo?
Yeah, it's going to do.
Wow.
You can see he went intentionally for that...
reset off the guard break?
Yeah, went for the axe low to get that wall combo after, after guard crashing to make a guaranteed kill.
It was a smart choice. Nice step into the lethal hit there. Milo still has, he's got 2 bars, so he can really bring this back.
It's possible, but I must say it's kind of difficult as Killik to try to make that Soul Charge comeback because it eats at your own life.
Agreed, but if there's anybody who could do it, it'd be Milo's channeling Spirit Party Wolf and Soul Charge.
Yeah,
that's gonna be grounded.
Oh no!
Oh my god, did he just... Oh my god, did he do that on Oki? He did that off the ground.
Yeah, just wake up.
Ganondorf, you... Somebody take this controller away from him. Go to his house.
No
Get
fear.
the controller. No fear.
But yeah, tables really turned in that second game, and it's 1-1 into that deciding match. No round brown, as they say.
Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, he definitely brought that back. I mean, was that really even Ganondorf we saw playing that first one? It was just a warm-up.
Oh,
there it is.
Going for the troll Killik. We expected this.
Dude, that Killik is just how I look at my food in the microwave waiting for it to finish.
Yeah, way too much caffeine or cocaine or something.
Oh, hang on now. Alright, so it's tied up 1-1. Ganondorf already in sword, fishing for the lethal. Doesn't quite get it. Nice step there on the... He's definitely being a lot more mindful of Milo's verticals, especially this round.
Yep. And
Nice
now,
step.
I already thought that was going to be a ring out, but not quite. But it's going to no wall
Still
splat.
alive. Ah, and got killed with the 6K into the breakdance. Wow.
I guess the Axlo can't wall splat off that.
It was kind of a weird diagonal, looked like.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it wall splats with the fence. Or
Nice duck.
Right.
Ganondorf has definitely been stepping it up here.
Yep.
Didn't quite get the punish after the duck, though.
Oh, finishes the string, gets the combo and pressure. Yep.
He tried to interrupt with spear. I respect it. And he followed up with 6K again to the break attack. Oh, nice reverse ledge, though.
Yep. Well read.
Ganondorf's really chasing it down there. That's a pretty huge momentum shift from what we saw the first game. Especially down to the fact he torpedoed after him after the unblockable.
Yeah, for sure. Now, this game...
Did he
looks
make
a
the hard
little bit-
read? He got the hard read! Yo, let's go! He already knew the Soul Charge was coming. He had the RI ready into the CE.
They're really impressive and so much damage. Big life lead for Milos to get to a set point by winning this round, but can he do it? That's not going to be quite enough.
But he gets the AGI.
Yeah, nice block of the disco kicks. And
Oh,
yeah.
no. That was a
Milos-
great hop kick there by Milos.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw when the Axel was coming.
Yeah, it was very, very, very strong. And now kind of this game looking more like the first game once again, that Milos has been pressing his advantage more.
I definitely think this game's a lot more even than the first one. I've been noticing Ganondorf has been just letting a lot more buttons fly in comparison to the first match. But I definitely see Milo starting to respond. We're not seeing Ganondorf do as many of the lethal hit punishable moves too. He adapted pretty quickly there once Milos was catching on.
Yeah. This is now quite even. Oh, the hurt box. A little bit interesting there.
Oh, and that's it.
Decisive
Final match, final round, yeah. The patience from Ganondorf, like, on Milo's Oki, because I think Milo's been consistently going to the air, and Ganondorf caught on to that.
Yeah, but impressive at the start of the round there. Immediately gets the backstep with punish with the CE to get the life lead. Okay, Axlo to even it up.
The 6B was definitely a good choice there just to get into. Oh, is this gonna catch? No! And another CE punish by Milos.
Yeah, this is going down to the wire, but now neither player has any meter to play with. Just, it's going to be plain old classic SoulCalibur.
Good old Calibur. Honest Sorry, I can't finish that sentence.
Honest
Could be it off the RE.
Yep. That's
gonna be it?
Kill.
No, he's just barely alive.
Yeah, but the low toe poke. Watch your toes and the disrespect.
I mean, with a name like Milo's, you gotta be looking out for...
Yeah, didn't you hear about my lows?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
No, it's okay. I basically made the same joke too. Oh well.
But well done by Milos. It was a really, really close set there. 2-1 in a decisive round. He takes it.
No, that was an absolutely tight match, and I think that we saw some really great ad from Ganondorf, really kind of moving his playstyle away from the lethal hit punishable moves, just really like being more aggressive and pushing the envelope in terms of like what he was doing in neutral really worked out for him. But Milo's also kind of in the same action started to be a bit more mindful of that and was pushing a bit more buttons on Wake Up, and just in general was controlling space a lot better in the final match.
Yeah, it was maybe a bit of like adjustment by Ganondorf after the first game, and then some readjustment to that by Milos into the final game.
I agree entirely. And I see in chat that Arpia said he pulled out the anti-Ganon cannon. Oh my goodness. Nice. So it's going to be Neon and Edge next.
Yeah, really interesting to see the other UK guy, Neon.
Other UK guy? Haven't these all been UK?
And
We've
Edge.
seen at least one a match for the stream, haven't we?
Yeah, we haven't seen Neon yet.
Not quite yet.
But we will see now. And we'll see if Neon is sticking with Talem or if he's going for someone else, because Neon is one of those people who kind of just
I know about Neon.
All characters, and he doesn't care. He will play anyone.
I would have been disappointed if I didn't see him play Talon, honestly.
Yes. And Edge, a really strong as well player, actually the one who dropped me out of the tournament last week in the top 8.
You got hit, huh? How many Axlos?
Many enough. I was a little bit salty, to be honest. I won't lie.
Nice GI and Axlo right out of the gate. Goodness.
Yes.
And he's gonna do everything he can to stay in sword there.
Godly sidestep. And that was just good awareness. The right move at the right time.
I gotta get some water. I'm a little salty for that one, but that was a great ring out by Neon. The knowledge to when to do that as well.
Yeah, I wonder if Aswell got some seawater salt on that swing.
Nice. That was good. He's really gonna harbor some resentment after that hit.
Yeah, now Neon dominating this round, but okay, finally Edge turns it around and gets a turn, and good duck into the Axlo.
That was a great duck. I think the one thing that Edge is gonna have to be careful of is, I'm not sure what his Talon experience is like, but he's gotta be mindful of those guard break mix-ups, and especially for that third hit. Sometimes I feel like it's not even worth GIing it just because I don't trust myself not to mess it up. That was a great low there to end it.
And that was sort of unfortunate because you can see Edge expected the CE cancel, but Neon just went for the final hit, and Edge got caught by the...
He felt the call of the jungle. He let his true silverback nature grain.
Do you think it's fair that Talem gets mix-up off of his CE, even if it...
Do I think it's fair? Is that... I don't think it's fair, but... Do I think it's a unique mechanic that, as a spectator, can be pretty fun to watch? Yeah. Do I like fighting it? Hell no. Do I think it should be in the game? I don't think so, but I'm happy with whatever I get, and I'm happy with how this match went for the most part. I'm a simple man. I see big flashy attack. I'm content. If I'm fighting big flashy attack, I gotta keep my mouth shut, because I'll be upset.
That was an impressive first game by Neon, and he's really making a good showing there. 3 rounds to 0. Let's see if Edge can make any adjustments.
Yeah, no, he definitely... That ring out kind of set the tone for the match, especially.
Yeah, maybe Edge was a little bit tilted, because I think he had the life lead before.
Oh, he had a massive life lead there.
Yeah, and then after that it turned for
I agree.
Neon completely.
I think this match...
Keep calm.
Yeah, you gotta keep calm. You can't let Talon get in your head too much. I do think that this map is gonna be a little bit more in. Actually, a little bit. I think this map is gonna be significantly in his favor. Nice punish there by Neon as well, off the 6 people Sky.
Yeah, I don't know much about Talon's wall game, but probably not top tier.
It can get pretty nasty in Soul Charge.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, now that you say that, I remember.
Yeah,
Twitter.
I'm used to Grandma's Got Game cyberbullying people with that character, and even bullying them offline in tournament.
Yes, for sure. But Neon continuing to dominate in the first round. But Axlo evens the life in the second round.
Oh, it jumps the Axlo. They jumped each other. Goodness.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, it keeps jumping over him. This is like some kind of a circus.
Nice lethal hit.
Switching sides.
Good Soul Charge by Neon to interrupt there. He does not want to be caught there.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to use Soul Charge. To just get
Block the string.
Oh, yeah.
He's blocking the string. He knows Soul Charge moves will tell him. I respect it. God bless you, Edge. That was gutsy.
Yep. Oh no.
And they made the read.
You hate to see that. Edge seemed to make the read for the RE, but Talim is of course able to just cancel it and sidestep. No problem.
Man. She needs it, bro.
Yeah. Classic Talon. And Neon making full use of these unique Talon mechanics in this match.
Honestly, I'm really impressed by the fact he decided to use catch Edge's 6XA. That was really smart.
Yeah. But now it looks like... No, not yet. But looks
he
like...
waited!
Yeah.
Nice choice by Edge.
He's able to finally get around in his name. So it's not over yet.
Both of them have that yellow guard gauge, so they should really be mindful of this. As well, can push it a little bit further than Talon can to an extent. Still though, this is about to be a really, really tough matchup for Talon. Just until the Soul Charge burns. Then they can kind of start pushing it again, but with the state of 6XA plus B being that guard break, it's just one more thing to be mindful of.
Yeah. You can now see Neon just started pressing buttons because he was aware of being close to guard broken, and it works out very well, and he takes it 2-0 right there.
Neon was definitely incredibly dominant there. Edge was making a lot of hard and did try and make the adjustments. It's just Talon can be so slippery, and if you're really not on top of it and consistently, locking them down with 2A and whiff punishing them, or even like spacing it out so you can whiff punish them to the best of your ability, it can be a really tough matchup regardless what character you're playing.
Yeah, and like right at the end there, Neon successfully sort of disrespected Edge's plus frames to steal a turn and then take the match with that.
What other reason is there to play Talon unless you're being disrespectful? You get to take so many of your turns back, and you get to take extra turns just due to the nature of that reverse ledge being cancelable into so many different varieties. Yeah, and even that CE that we saw in that first round was pretty rough.
Yeah, Talim is definitely one of those characters. Maxi is one, Amy is one, if you want to disrespect. Great characters for that, and for stealing turns.
Every time an Amy tells you check out my heart read. Oh man, I felt that.
All right. So anyway, we are going on a break now before the top 8, I believe. That was our final match, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Before top 8, and just before we go to top 8, remember we have a match page, and you can contribute with the code that you can see on the stream chat, hopefully. And yeah, please donate if you can spare, and at least use the code to support the scene, support our tournament series.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now.
Great idea. I'm really glad we saw that Ganon versus Milo set. That was maybe my favorite match so far.
I agree. That match was intense, especially with the RI into the CE. That made me incredibly happy. And even like in the second match there, when Ganondorf clutched out the round off of Oki after he got grounded with the soul charge into the big Beyblade, I was like, man, if you get hit by 8B plus K, just like that in that situation, that made me feeling a certain way. But nothing has made me feel a certain way like seeing Neon make that sick comeback right out of the gate. I also think the other thing that I really, really liked as well was back to the first set of games that we saw. I really like seeing just how much that Wolf was able to kind of control Dan with that as well. That was also something I really, really enjoyed. I'm hoping we get to see him make a run back.
Yeah, in the top 8 so far, we have Rufus versus Milos, we have Neon versus Dexus coming up, and then the losers bracket is still going, but we have Ganon, we have Doppa, we have Wolflone The, and Monkey King, Phantasm, Edge, and a couple other players still fighting for those spots into the top 8.
I agree. Who are you kind of predicting? Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and take this break real quick. And don't forget, guys, the Matcherino is up. Exclamation mark donate in the chat.
Okay, so guys, stay tuned for the top 8 while we wait for the losers bracket to finish, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to the SoulCalibur EU online tournament series. I'm Hawk of GP here with Jobin, and we are about to get started with the top 8. And first match on stream will be Neon versus Dexus.
Yeah, and it's gonna be pretty good just considering how well we saw. Really excited to get into this one. And real quick before we do get into it, don't forget, guys, the Matcherino is up. So exclamation mark donate. And we want to thank Arpia for his $5 saying that Rufus made. Thanks Rufus for making him do that.
Oh, and I must say thank you, Jobin, for also contributing.
Welcome to the
very generous.
Listen, man, you guys are worth it. So I don't really mind donating at all.
Yeah, keeping the EU scene alive, you know, transcontinental support of the scene, always awesome.
Dexus, what is that?
Yeah, we are here getting started with this match, and Dexus is doing his Kermit suit. Let's call it a Kermit.
What is that? Why would you subject Neon to that? Goodness.
Already won RE, so we got started with the RE spam early.
What kind of Pepe is this? Feels bad, man.
You really can't get over it? Oh, okay. Neon tries to RE, but Dexus, the master of RE, cannot be RE'd. So immediately
nice duck there. Yeah, I think Neon was still kind of getting ready that first match there.
Really nice while rising AA there, guessing that Neon would go for that side hop, whatever talent does, and now catches her with the CE.
Right after the guard break, that's definitely a really dominant way to start the match. Into the low. Doesn't quite get the block there. Good interrupt. I definitely see Neon kind of propping him up to get that wall combo. Didn't quite get it there, but they went for it again. Oh, yeah. Catches the step. Goodness.
Yeah, Neon was trying to go for that wall pressure there, but awesome 3A4 to finish the round by Dexus.
Yeah, Dexus is really doing what they can to shut Neon down at that.
Yeah.
And doing a really good job for the most part, blocking the mix-ups.
Yeah, but Neon now gets a big wall combo, and he's going to have a big life lead there.
Big wall combo, and he has Dank Legacy up.
Oh, the reset.
There's the lethal. That damage is gnarly.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage, but okay, the CE.
Oh, and the third hit catches! Neon is 2 for 2
again.
on CE's catching in tournament.
Yep.
So gutsy.
Always the third hit.
I love it.
Yeah, it
Neon. I'm glad for whichever person he ends up dating because his commitment is unreal.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Full commitment, 100%.
Find someone who loves their CEs as much as Neon loves the CEs. That was impressive.
Yeah, once again, the RE going Dexys' way, and he gets a CE. And I think he has the possibility to go for the extra Dark Legacy.
Yeah, I think he already got it. He already got the early Dark Legacy there.
Yeah, but no, he hasn't activated it. So I think he's saving it in case this goes to a decisive run.
I didn't think he even got the chance to use it there.
No, he still has the stacks, so I think he'll go for it in this run. Yep, starts.
There it is.
My hand, yep. And soul charges, so he has everything going for him here.
That was a good choice. Oh my goodness, but Neon just said no.
Yeah, reads the low.
Goodness,
like
that was incredibly smart and kind of just burned through that soul charge.
Yeah,
entirely.
for sure. But
Dexys still has 1 bar left though.
Yeah, and Dexys did get to use that B6B after the GI one, so get some use out of the soul charge.
That's a significant amount of guard gauge damage by the end of that block string as well, which Neon let him finish.
Oh, nice RE and...
Oh no!
Yeah. Here's the thing, the soul charge 66BB is completely RE safe. It's not going to work because Siegfried goes so far on that.
I mean, the push block on that is nuts. Honestly, I'm really surprised that Reverse Ledge ended up hitting Talum out of the air. I thought they were clear for sure, but it went the distance. He was able to anti-air him with it.
Yeah, it
really kind of used that to finish him off as well with the advantage.
Yeah, for sure. That second soul charge did a lot of work as well. And Dexys takes the first game, but it was pretty close all of those rounds actually. So
yeah, I definitely think it was pretty close. I think the Creative Soul might have frazzled Neon a little bit there at the beginning, but he adapted pretty quickly to the Kermit suit.
Yeah, and this time Dexys goes for a more regular Siegfried.
What a gentleman.
Can you say that after you've gone for the Kermits once? I mean, you know, it's
Listen,
over.
man, you pull out the Kermit and Neon's gonna hermit. It's very simple. Oh, and gets hit with the lethal off the mix-up. Oh, and the lethals.
Yeah, Dexys really smart there because he knew it wasn't going to be enough to kill with just the one lethal hit, so he goes for the reset. That gives him the round.
Yeah. Oh man, can't even start to begin with any of the RE shenanigans. Dexys, no fear.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous to go for RE the base hold stats.
What a call out there for the jump in as well.
Okay, now finally
Nice.
get some block pressure into actual damage. But still has to make a big comeback here.
He's got it here provided.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, really impressive.
I was waiting for that Dark Legacy to come out, but Neon didn't let him get the chance.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it got stuffed or not, but yeah, it doesn't get to use it.
So how do you feel about this matchup overall, now that you've gotten this?
I would say probably favor Siegfried, just because he's so dominant in mid-range and Talon kind of has to get close.
Oh, that step.
But it's probably close to even in this season, because I think Siegfried isn't as strong as he used to be in Season 1 by comparison.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I definitely think that Talum, once she's in, has a little bit of an easier time, but just getting in on Siegfried as a whole is really hard. Even trying to like be mindful of your movement, you're prone to getting caught with a mid-range horizontal.
Yeah.
More so than other characters. Nice soul charge, not wanting to lose this round.
Oh, nice, goes for the 6-6A, and B6B catches him down, and that's going to
All
go
right, Neon.
a lot of damage.
All right, Neon, time to off the ground CE. No! I knew he was going for it. That's rough. In Texas.
Yeah. You can see Dexys there actually went with the back turn BB, which is a mid-low, and that's such a... You know, people are so often not ready for that, because not many back turn strings are mid-low like that, and you don't see it very often. Catches Neon, and 6AA catches him before he can CE.
Yeah, exactly. It was a really good choice, because if he CE'd, he was going to get caught out in the startup. was definitely a really smart choice. And Dexys, you know, he was really just kind of controlling neutral for the most part there, and I think that's one thing we've been seeing him do a great job of, is really pushing the mix-ups entirely. He's really been forcing it. He doesn't, when he plays at mid-range, it feels like its sole intent is to get that mix-up, start getting those CEs and Dark Legacy stacks, and he did a great job there.
Yeah, plays kind of high risk, but it has been going more often than not his way with the mix-up stance. It's unsafe mix-up, but you know, if it's working, just keep going for it.
He's getting the payoff, and he's definitely putting his opponents more. All right, Milos and Rufus, you mentioned earlier during the break that you were really excited for this. You want to tell me what you're so excited about it in particular?
Well, so Rufus has been the top player of the EU scene, EU online scene, most definitely for a long time. He won the finals of the first season, and he won last week's tournament. So he is, you know, always the favorite to win in pretty much any matchup. And Milos is a look at that. Is it a Cervantes mustache on?
Is it bugging out with the like every time Killick blinks on everyone else's screen too? Like you can see the eyes temporarily through the transparency. Goodness.
But yeah, Milos is a very exciting player to watch, so this will be interesting to see.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of interesting, what a great start there with the call out on the reversal edge.
Yeah, and tries to go for the ring out as well, but Rufus is ready for that.
Rufus has really good movement. He already tried to ring out, especially off 3D there.
But yeah, that's one thing Rufus, in my opinion, is, you know, would say one of his biggest strengths is his spacing game, his ability to generate whiffs, and yeah, just like there, but doesn't get punished, but the low catches Milos once again. Can't blame him, I always get caught by that new tacky low as well. I'm still not used to it.
Yeah, I mean, even after it was really strong, and then, you know, even after its changes, it's a lot unsafe, or it's a lot more unsafe. But even then, it's still a pretty scary move when you're up against, if you're not mindful of it. And even then, it can be a little difficult to punish at times.
Yeah, and the new Stalker.
Oh, the double A6, that's a ring out.
Yep, yeah, yes, it is, and it's 2 rounds to 0. Rufus, even though Milos was looking really good at the beginning of the first round.
Nice ninja cannon through the AGI.
Oh
my goodness. Vacuum kick.
That's
Taki.
3 ring outs.
That is. Taki is so rough to play against sometimes because she's one of the few characters who, if you're not actively mindful and minding your spacing, can really force a game plan on you. You know, I mean, they won that entire set without a single 4BA.
Yeah, that was
rough.
To see. Yeah,
all right, Milos. Pray for walls.
3 ring outs and 2 of them coming off a low is painful.
Why do so many characters in SoulCalibur
say let's do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, Siegfried says it. Taki
Kill
does
it. Taki. Does Maxi and Xianghua say it too?
Yeah, I think they do. It's a little bit funny.
SoulCalibur, alright guys, we need a new idea for voice. Hey, top of the list. Let's do this.
Let's not do this.
I'm not being critical, Okubo. Please don't show up to my house. I love it. Alright, Milo's got his way, got the walls here. Gets caught into a wall combo.
Yeah, Rufus has huge pressure there, but that's minus 16 with 66k. And Milos finally gets some pressure of his own into the
nice
throw.
AGI.
Yep.
That was great up jump the Oki into the throw there.
Finally gets around. I'm sure.
Let's
Milos
do
is
this.
Milos is happy that he can't get the ring up.
Oh, absolutely. He's probably not happy about getting hit with that lethal. And I believe Rufus is only going to be two more seals away from the lethal hit as well. Already got 2 blocks, or he already did 2.
Oh wow, now Milos is really getting a lot of pressure and
oh my goodness, yeah.
yeah, every right read.
not just right reads, he's really putting the pressure on it as well. He's throwing out a lot of arbitrary buttons, like he didn't finish this 6A. That really must have finished off, or gotten to Rufus's head there. But Rufus does have 2 bars of meter, so we might get to see some kind of YOLO Taki CE.
Oh, wow.
Nice!
Yeah, really good launcher, but doesn't get the full combo.
He's gonna get it there off the lethal hit. Well done by Milos. Good punish there by Rufus.
Yeah, both players have full bar. Let's see if that comes to play. About equal on life.
Backstep CE. I can smell it. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. Much.
Oh, really careful right now. Oh, that low once again. Working for Rufus. And there's the new move.
Oh no!
And
God, that
really
new move
nice-
is so cool.
Yeah, nice sidestep with punish.
There's a few characters that can hop kick over it too.
You can see the tempo now kind of changed, and Milos is a little bit afraid to press buttons, and it's going Rufus's way. Again.
Let's see if Rufus, how he's gonna respond to this. Because definitely with Soul Charge Kill It coming at you, it can be a little stressful.
Yeah, you can see Rufus was just stepping back, 4-4-4-4-4, and Milos kind of couldn't get in range and decides to cancel the Soul Charge.
It's not just that, we might have to see some type of Soul Charge here from Rufus. He's got the meter.
Yeah, I
He's
wonder
got
what the situation is he's looking for. Is he looking for Soul at, maybe?
Something mid-range of CE. Wow, that caught it just the max range. And a
Yes.
3B on Oki. Nicely done. He didn't need to use his meter. He held on to it. He's got bars for days at this point. Well done.
Yeah, and the decisive route here.
Nice tech duck there with the 4A to get under the 4.
Yeah, and finally goes for the Soul Charge. Pressure, pressure. Milos keeps blocking and finally Soul Charges himself.
Oh,
Tries to GI, but ends up not happening. Oh, this
pressure's
looks
on
bad
here.
now.
This is gonna be it. Not quite. That almost could have broken it. Milo's hanging on by a thread. Let's go. Another one. Do it again. Do it again.
Keep working!
He
Why
keeps doing it. Oh, counter soul charges. Are we gonna see a guard break here? Oh, this is gonna... Oh, there it is. The max range guard break. Projectiles.
The battle is over.
Oh man, that was a
Yeah.
nice sidestep into the kunai. Incredibly smart.
Yeah, really smart, and that's 2-0 for Rufus, even though it looked like Milos was so close to taking it to a decisive match. But not quite. And that means Rufus goes into the winners finals.
That was incredibly well done by Rufus. He maintained his whiff punishes pretty much the whole game. He had the pressure. His wall combos were on point. I don't think he dropped one. And he was, off himself to get those wall combos. He was also really mindful of a lot of Milos. But in Milos' favor, when he was pushing the advantage, he really did have it. Like, especially in the first 2 rounds that we saw. He had the advantage in the rounds entirely, but those ring outs really did him in. The second we saw those walled stages, he kind of got dealt a little bit of a bad hand on one of the major 2-2Bs he had for the launch because he was a little off axis. But overall, I did feel like Milos was controlling the pacing, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to really bring anything home. But I know for sure he's going to probably climb back.
Yep, quite possibly. Rufus made a really impressive comeback from 2 rounds down in the second match. And he will play Dexus in the finals, but next up we have the losers bracket top 8, and it's going to be
I'm ready.
Wolflone versus Ganon.
No favoritism, but, let's go,
I like-
Ganondorf.
I like both these guys, so
I do too. I can't help but be a fan of Wolf after seeing his, Geralt gameplay for the first match of the day.
yeah. And actually, Wolflone the outside the stream had a close match apparently versus Rufus in the winners bracket, losing 2-1.
Oh, wow.
So he's actually been very impressive and almost took Rufus out into the losers bracket himself.
I'm definitely excited to see that, though, when you phrase that. I'm really excited to see how Wolf is going to be able to deal with Ganondorf's just sheer unconventional playstyle. Let's see. You guys are good to go. Oh, Wolf needs a minute? Oh, never mind.
Okay, we are waiting a little bit.
Well, while we wait, ! Donate. Guys, we have the Matcherino up. Support the players who came out here and, support some of the guys putting this together. It's really good to have everybody here, and it's even better when these guys get paid a little bit. All the community support from you guys is always really appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely. We have $26, which is a nice spot for this.
That is. Not bad for a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon.
No, not bad at all. And so this matchup is going to be presumably Geralt versus Aswell.
I'd be disappointed if it was anything else. So in this matchup, like character-wise, I do feel like Geralt has a lot of unique answers to Aswell's sword, and even Axlo to an extent. I also feel like he's one of the few characters who can kind of fight him mid-range, just due to the fact, like, if you see certain things coming in, you're able to react and get some pretty nasty punishes. Also, one of the things that I personally feel that might not be a commonly, appreciated opinion, I do feel like Quen Strike can be really obnoxious for Aswell to deal with when he's in Axe. But we'll have to see.
Welcome to the stage of
Could be. I wonder if, Aswell probably is still considered one of the best characters in the game, but is he heavily advantaged in this matchup, or do you think it's close to
I think it's close to even 6-4 Aswell. Very close to even. Honestly, it probably is 5-5 from my perspective, just kind of from what I've seen played and experienced. But in terms of these two players, I really don't know the direction it's going to go, just due to the nature of seeing how much neutral Wolf will play versus just how unconventional and aggressive that Ganondorf can go. It's really going to be dependent on Wolf's Yrden's.
Yeah, definitely very different playstyle for these two.
I think if Wolf's able to keep him locked down with 2A, 3A, and just keep it honest, it's going to frustrate Ganondorf a lot. And that's really going to start playing into his advantage.
Yeah, we shall see how that goes. So far, Ganon has been doing quite well, has the life lead, good block.
Nice jump for the throw to get the sword. Wow. Big wall combo.
Yeah, that jump really gave him the round. Really impressive.
Starting out with Spear, interesting choice there. He went for it again. Nice block on the 1B and great punish.
Yeah,
Gets the max range break attack as well.
you'd expect Wolf to be able to react and sidestep that, but not this time.
That was disgusting. The empty jump into the break attack.
Yeah,
into
so
the...
much guard damage already.
Unreal.
And even gets the wall splat. That was so good for Ganon. And just
Ganondorf is out with a fury. Goodness.
Yeah, Wolf alone there doesn't even seem to really get his turn here.
No, Ganondorf has been doing a very good job of taking his turn. We haven't gotten to see, any Yrden yet or any Ganondorf, into being a little bit careful. But he's kind of being the one to make Wolf a little careful. One thing I did see that Wolf is doing really, really well, but not really getting rewarded for it. He is being relatively mindful of Ganondorf's mid-range verticals. He hasn't quite gotten a chance for it to pay off yet, though.
Yeah, just got mixed up a few too many times.
That AGI
wow.
ups.
Oh, tries to Yrden, but it does not work out and leads
Not quite.
to... Yeah,
I
unfortunate.
think at the end there, Ganondorf really found, or not Ganondorf, Wolf really found his pacing there at the end, and I think this next round he's going to come back a lot stronger.
Yeah, that final round was quite close, much more competitive than the prior rounds. And
Agreed.
I think Wolf Lone there is getting more into Ganon's rhythm and hopefully, can make a more
Welcome to the stage of history.
concentrated effort to actually take some rounds.
Absolutely agreed. Let's see, random stage, and we got
Once again, the same
Nice.
different time of day.
all walls.
But that's probably a little bit unfortunate for Wolf because Ganon likes to get that axe low wall combo in.
It's just one more thing to be mindful of, especially against Ganon, who's known for really fishing for that combo. I mean, all Aswell's to an extent, but Ganon does seem to position himself for that a lot.
Yeah,
Great use of Beyblade to stay aerial for the throw as well.
Yeah, now very patient from Wolflone. They're trying to look for an opportunity. Life situation, a slight advantage for Wolf. A little bit eager now. Can he take this round? He's already... You can see Ganon really already in the first round getting some work on that guard gauge though.
Nice GI. No, Ganon is definitely a player who does like to fish for that guard gauge damage as well.
Yeah,
we've seen him, especially last game, opt for that empty jump into the break attack into the aerial for the guard gauge damage. He definitely feels like a player who doesn't mind opting damage for guard gauge.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I think it's going to pay off most times later on in the rounds, even if you don't get a break in it.
I absolutely agree, and I mean, just like that, right there we saw Wolf pulled off that Yurden and was immediately rewarded for it. Oh my god, Ganondorf breaks the guard but doesn't... Oh, he didn't go for any damage. He went for the mental damage, goodness.
Yeah, blocks the Axlo finally and gets some reward for it. Wolflone.
Good soul charge there. Wolf had that full charge Sparta kick and he was ready for it.
Yeah, but
he let it rip.
The Aswell car or the UFO or the spinning disc, whatever you call it, the Beyblade.
He hit him with the Beyblade, man. Spin to win.
Yeah, all the classic Aswell stuff is on display right here. Are you sick of it yet?
No. Well, you know what? Honest opinion, I don't mind it. It's a little my guilty pleasure. I don't like watching it, but I won't complain watching it. I don't mind it. It definitely needs some tuning, but I think Aswell's voice actor did such a good job that I could listen to it in English especially.
Yeah, you can't hate Aswell's voice acting. That's definitely... Both players now on red guard gauge. Let's see if Wolflone can make a comeback in this round. Maybe
nice
guard break.
That was a good art to catch. In 6-6A, he's got to be real careful here. Just a little off access and he managed to take it. That was so close.
Yeah, very clutch and stays in it.
Agreed. He still has to be mindful of that guard gauge damage. He's still red, but to an extent, Gandorf's got to be careful, and the Yurden didn't catch.
I would say Wolflone has been a little bit unfortunate to be in this situation. That first round was so close. It could have gone either way. So he's now under a lot of pressure.
Oh, no. That's 2 Yurdens in a row. That's going to be the game.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Goodness.
And Ganon goes for the CE just to make sure that there's no chance of dropping a combo. And there it is. 2 games to 0. But it was close. Closer than it looks.
Man. It hurt to see those 2 Yurdens at the end there not connect.
Yeah, if one of them had connected, it could have definitely turned the round completely.
I thought for sure the first one was going to hit, but then when I saw this... Ah, man. That was a good game there by Ganondorf, and great game by Wolf.
Yeah, good performance by Wolflone in the tournament to get to the top 8. And Ganon moves on here. Our next match will be Set versus Edge. So again, an Aswell player incoming.
Tyr versus Aswell. I'm excited. Hopefully we get to see a mystery Maxi, but I think we already know who everyone's going to play.
Yes, most likely.
So between these 2 players with Set and Edge, how do you feel about their playstyles in contrast to each other? Because we definitely saw a Set fishing for a lot of mid-range counter hits, and then a lot of CE punishes there as well. But for Edge, he does like to play a little more aggressive and fish for more mix-ups than, Aswell's like Ganondorf do. Yeah, how do you kind of feel about the direction this is going to go?
Well, I think it kind of... Because Edge likes to play that style where he just forces you into mix-ups. It may be a bit of a coin flip if Set can just get the right read more often than not and punish accordingly. He could win. But if Edge, keeps hitting those axlos, keeps getting the right guess on the axe mix-up and mix-ups in general. I think it's really going to be sort of whether or not Seth can guess right more often or get the right read, let's say. Because I think Seth is naturally a little bit more patient player and maybe will wait for those opportunities, but against Azul it's so risky, because if you don't get the right read, you're going to be in big trouble.
I agree entirely, and especially with Tira, you have to be so mindful. It can just be so disrupting to your sidestep game, even to an extent catching your backstep or.
And immediately you can see Edge was hyper aggressive to start with and just goes.
Wasn't even 10 seconds, dude.
Yeah, very quick.
Goodness, what a strong start by Edge.
So it could be maybe that Seth actually has to be aggressive in return to not let Edge just run that Azul ship however he
needs
wants.
to be mindful of whiffing as well there, because that's going to be kind of biggest downfall. Looks like Edge is already kind of looking out to punish that as well, opting for a lot of those longer ranging spear moves in neutral, especially that mid-range where traditionally wouldn't be a great option.
Yes, I agree. Here's the...
He just caught their updraft with a 6-6A, goodness. Oh, they jumped!
That was just straight in neutral. Perfect
That was sick.
timing. Yeah, really.
He's mastered the nooch. He saw every frame. He was ready for that jump of their own.
Yeah, you can see now, I think Seth is kind of aware of the fact that he can't just let Edge press buttons and is instead stealing turns for himself.
I think he's also kind of catching on to the fact that Edge was using a lot of the just, vertical sword there and got at least 3 steps in a row there and was able to get a pretty substantial life lead and momentum shift up. And catches the second hit off the back turn.
Oh wow, and
well done.
Triple headache.
Triple headache. I agree. I'm surprised that Edge was staying on the ground for so long, but was able to get the lethal. And they're sitting on 2 bars of meter as well. Goodness.
Nice reset with the throw.
Good use of Seth to use his meter there.
Yeah. Really had to go for it and stops the Beyblade.
With a little spin of their own. We might see a Grim Reaper here unless Edge goes.
Well, this is now.
Oh, that reversal edge.
Yeah, that reversal edge, you have to say, was a little bit ill-advised, maybe a little bit of panic, but still gets a shot at taking this match, so it's okay. Decisive round.
Agreed. Great knockdown, no mood shift. Look at the step. And stuff the CE. Goodness.
Oh, really
knockdown.
Good.
Oh, and they're in Coda. Oh, this match just got 20 times harder. That's out?
Yeah, it's out.
Yep.
I wasn't sure, but I guess that is a guaranteed ring out combo there.
I'm so used to one of our local tiers here, Southern California. I'll never forget, they were playing against a Maxi player here, and every mood swapped, and they were able to ring carry them in Season 1 all the end, and just the last hit got a very similar ring out. Love it. RNGesus was on their side.
Yeah, really impressive. A close match, and it looked bad in the first round, but I think Seth managed to kind of get a read on
Gandor said, guaranteed if Headache doesn't switch to Jolly. There we go.
All right. I don't know anything about how Tira's stuff with the mood changes works. I know there's some randomness to it.
Yes, there is some RNG to it. There's also going to be, try and attempt to force yourself into it. Certain CEs will let you swap. Oh my goodness. Set. 8 seconds already, 50% of them. Goodness. He's out for blood.
Yeah, tried to disrespect, but okay, finally gets a turn and...
Wow,
yeah.
What turn? They just got the launch there.
Yeah, it looked like Seth had the advantage, but just wake up buttons works out every time, half of the time.
Edge isn't messing around. He's out for blood.
Yeah, big life lead coming. Oh, nice GI.
Nice GI.
Yeah, really good.
And the delay there into the 1A and jumps the low.
You can see, like, now they're just at each other's faces, just pressing buttons. This is like hyper-aggressive, high-risk play, just going for it, both of them.
And the second hit catches the teleport into the throw. For once, Edge has to be mindful of his guard gauge damage.
Misses the back throw, unfortunately, but gets the CE there.
They got the break off of a reverse ledge into this.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Gonna get the mood change as well. Went for another mood change. Gotta be mindful of that projectile, and there's a punish.
Yeah, really good.
Well done by
punish.
Set.
Edge went kind of YOLO right there at the end.
It had to happen. He had to instill the fear into Set. Can't let him run wild.
Oh,
Nice lethal hit.
Yep, really good. Whips the throw, gives Set a chance to throw, but it's a break.
And they got the complete taunt and mood change into the
You can see
updraft.
now the tempo is suddenly a little bit slower. Alright, soul charge. You see both players waiting.
Oh my goodness, the tech duck! Oh, the tech duck unfortunately wasn't able to get rewarded for that step, but that was so smart. I mean, it did give a reward to an extent.
Well, lethal hits to start, but I'm sure that wasn't an optimal combo. Maybe I missed input.
It was optimal for the mental guard gauge damage.
Alright, I see. The mental guard gauge damage.
Good soul charge in response. Manages to catch them. Both the 668 and the soul charge there at max range.
The Beyblade, but Set is able to take the advantage and gets the classic.
It's gonna kill? Yep.
Oh, that does so much damage. It always
Yeah.
surprises how much damage it is.
I
Like
honestly, that move, it gets me every time.
Yeah, me too. But a really good use of it, and it goes to a decisive round once again, but this time Edge has a big
Big
advantage.
damage.
Okay, good soul charge.
It's gonna be grounded. Nice step in the interrupt. Well done. Big lethal though. Set just got Coda. It's really up to Edge to be able to put an end to him here. Oh, that they're 2 for 2. Oh,
Jumping axe.
he caught him. Wow.
The battle is over.
And it's
That
going to go
tactile.
into a decisive game.
Yeah, this is gonna be the final game for these two there. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how they were using the break attack as a tech duck there. That was very smart and paid off for them twice.
Who do you favor in this final game?
Between these two players,
The stage of history retold.
honestly, just gonna kind of look at their playstyle at this point. I'm a little worried about Set for the time being because he does have specific matchup things that he's doing. But at the same time, I feel like we're not. Oh, well, hang on. That was just changes things if he's going Taki.
Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. I think it's
But
so
there's walls.
difficult to call, especially now with the character change.
Yeah,
Because both games were so close, they went decisive.
I don't know how Set plays Taki, but I think that this matchup can be pretty rough around.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember when I've last seen Set play Taki, but it's interesting. Interesting choice. I don't expect Taki to have an advantage against as well. Let's see.
I think these characters can both give each other a rough time depending. Just mostly due to the fact that Taki comes down at really can't all go for the 2-2B lethal hit. So it kind of makes you think a little bit more as well what you're punish when you're so used to just going for 2-2B lethal.
Yeah, I think maybe Set's idea here is that because a lot of the gameplay was happening at this zero range with both players pressing buttons, that Taki's that slight extra speed maybe could help him.
I agree, and I think the other thing that maybe they're looking for, as well as can kind of get roughed up pretty badly by Taki's CE depending, because that is a character you do feel a little more comfortable with sword at mid-range, or spear. Well, we saw the CE there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tried to get the CE, but unfortunately didn't quite have enough range.
And that is one thing you really
round
want.
old now, so looking close once again.
Yeah, I definitely do feel that. Ooh. Big damage there.
Oh, yeah.
I do feel that Taki has some unique options for as well, just in terms of Oki as well.
Yeah, a big life lead now once again for Edge, but let's see. Oh
no, goes for 1A and gets Beybladed. Goodness.
Yeah, unfortunately the wrong choice to interrupt there.
They have to be careful of that sword throw as well here. Nice duck for the 4B8.
You know, a lot of pressure. Oh, is that going to hit?
Oh,
Yes,
was
it
in
is.
range.
I feel like those stalker jump whiffs have led to a lot of, advantage for Edge here, because he's been punishing them quite heavily.
I agree entirely with that statement. Nice commitment into the ninja cannon there to catch.
Yeah, now,
Set not even taking a chance. He just was maintaining his turn there.
yeah, he's really back against the wall right here at low health. And
and they went for the C. Honestly, I pushed it. I went for the same thing.
yeah, it made sense, but was just a little bit too late, unfortunately.
Oh, he gets caught there with the one counter.
Yeah, Edge takes it.
That was definitely
Really
pretty close
small
there.
things, like maybe if he pressed the CE just a fraction earlier, he could have taken that round.
He was mashing it on the ground.
Yeah,
Would've
just
caught.
small differences there, but Edge
That was
takes it.
that was definitely a good match. I was pretty surprised with the Taki.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know. Was it justified? Maybe could have been the same result with Tira as well. So worth trying, but didn't turn out, unfortunately. But well done by Edge. Moving on, and
Good match overall. I was pretty happy with both the Tira match and the Taki match. So who are we gonna have coming up next?
I believe we have Neon versus Ganon. Can you keep the stream? I'll be right back. I'll have to go just for a second.
Sure. So let's go ahead and check this. So, yep. Neon versus Ganon. It's going to be a good one. Let's see if Ganon's going to be able to avoid the legendary. The man's 2 for 2 in tournament. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3 on the third. And then after that, we're going to have Milo's versus Edge. Interesting. And Dex is sending, Neon to losers was an interesting match. All right, here we go. Definitely excited to get right into this one. And don't forget, chat, ! Donate. Check out the match arena. We've got a lot of great players. The world. There you go. I'll put that in there. We're currently sitting at 27 big esports dollars. Hell yeah. Let me go ahead and read these. Let's see. Thanks to everyone who's been donating. It means a lot. And now we're just waiting on Ganondorf. We can get right into this. I'm pretty curious to see how the Talon-Mazel matchup's going to work out between these two. 27 esports dollars. You heard it right. If you hit
dollars. I'm back.
If you hit 30, maybe some.
So you cut out there something. What?
I said maybe if we hit 30, someone will pick Maxi for Dan or I outside of tournament.
One can dream.
One
I
can
don't know
hope.
if there were any Maxi players in this tournament. Definitely none made the top 8, or no Maxi mains anyway.
Not this time.
Ready for the Max Ganon versus Neon. What do you think?
I'm confident that Ganondorf will play as well as he can.
Yep. Yeah, I'm confident in that as well. But do you think it'll be enough to win against
I don't know.
Talon gimmicks?
Honestly, I don't know. These players both kind of exhibit their own very aggressive styles. And not just that, but like Neon, I feel like is a player who doesn't get conditioned that much. But against a player like Ganondorf who doesn't really rely too much on conditioning, I'm a little curious to see how it's going to work out.
Yeah. that's
Also,
a good point.
Ganondorf throws out a lot of break attacks in neutral, which may catch Neon, just in passing when he's trying to do reversal edge.
Yeah, the working on the guard gauge definitely has worked for the prior matches. He got plenty of guard breaks.
Agreed entirely. Nice lethal hit there as well, and he's gonna come into this.
Yeah.
Gets 2 in a row. All right.
Yeah.
Just weapon arts him. Oh no, he went for a third one. He's gonna do it again. He went for it again. Stop, Ganondorf.
It's a safe mid launcher. Why wouldn't you?
Oh my goodness.
So good.
He's a sick man.
Oh, unfortunately, good step, but not good for Neon.
That 2-2B has been consistently catching Neon there. And
Yeah.
Ganondorf still has 2 bars a meter, has a chance to push Neon off and take his turn back.
Yeah, good interrupt right there. Neon has barely been able to play this game so far.
No, really, he hasn't.
Oh,
Nice
what
catch
a-
off the AGI.
Yeah. And
Oh
huge
my
whiff punish
goodness,
as
in the
well.
4B with the spear to catch the back step, or back hop.
Yeah, honestly, in that game, Ganon was just doing everything right. Like, he was just pressuring constantly, guessing right every time, and whenever
Yeah.
Neon got a turn, very soon Ganon made the right choice with either backstepping.
Neon guessed wrong, and Ganon,
Yeah.
Ganon guessed right. I mean, that was a pure case of just being in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
At the wrong
Whether it
time.
was Ganon's turn or Neon's turn, it was always Ganon guessing right.
That was Ganon. That entire game was Ganon's turn. But I believe in Neon's. We didn't see him fish for the CE yet. That'll be the true determining factor if he truly wins this match, is if he lands that CE.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling when you have that kind of match. I've had this tournament where you feel like you don't even get to play the game.
I agree entirely, and it's a weird feeling because it kind of makes you doubt yourself because you feel like you're kind of coming into it with the right mindset. You've got your. It's just kind of weird to see it dissolve, and this is definitely kind of a match, that last match especially, where it felt like Neon didn't get to get anything quite started. But we'll have to see what it comes down to this one. There's a little bit more opportunity for them to get some ring outs as well.
I think that's one of the things that makes Aswell such a good character, though. Is he's one of those characters that can make you feel like you don't get to play the game. With
Oh,
his
agreed.
constant pressure.
Nice throw there by
Yeah,
Neon.
Neon showing that he is not mentally scarred by that first game, gets the first round there with impressive play now.
I agree entirely. The other thing that I think Neon does a really good job of is when he's on you, he does a lot of just in general forward step guarding to stay on. A lot of players like to hit 4-4-4-4-4, but I feel like Neon's just 6G, 6G, 6G.
Yeah, it's a strategy, and especially when you're a Italian player, that's
Going to be grounded. This is a really big opportunity for Neon to regain some of that momentum. He's got to be mindful of that guard gauge.
Yeah. We talk about how Ganon keeps working on that guard gauge, and oh wow, the low.
Ganon had a little bit more of that soul charge and used it for Beyblade.
Yeah, he really turned that round with the guard break there, or the guard.
Nice
crush.
catch with the lethal. Doesn't get the combo. Oh no!
Okay, big life lead for Neon. Oh, good sidestep. Okay.
And didn't quite get the lethal hit there. It's gonna be some big damage.
Yeah, now, okay, nice.
Good
That's a
option for
life.
the soul charge.
Yeah, that's the right moment to use it when you're down on life.
That's gonna be out. Wow! Ganondorf was not playing there.
Yeah,
That
kind
soul
of
charge really
unfortunate.
saved him.
Yeah, once again, Talim was trying, Neon with Talim was trying to get that right sidestep read, but gets hit.
Alright, you know what you must do, Neon. It's time. Unleash the beast.
random CE. Is it time? Oh, unfortunately, initiates the reversal edge, but loses the guessing game. It is time for the CE, isn't it?
It's time. Let it rip. Don't even care if it's optimal. Give us what we want.
Give us what we want.
Give us what we want. Oh no, not like that!
No! No!
6-bit! Oh no. We wanted it. We
waiting for
thirsted
this.
for it. But what did our conquest for power give us? Poor Neon struck down in his innocence with Aswell's 6B. Who's gonna stop Ganondorf's reign of tyranny? He did not let up that match at all. So many interesting options there. And ultimately what down to was keeping Neon in that 50-50 for a majority of the match. Just Aswell things.
Yeah, the second game was definitely much more competitive, but still Neon just didn't quite get enough of a turn.
Yeah, man. You hate to see it, but you also love to see it.
Yeah, but it had very close runs there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, that soul charge from Ganondorf in that second to last match really was. I felt the momentum really starting to fall in the favor.
Yeah,
and when
the
that
God
ring out
Crush,
hit.
yeah, the God Crush turned that match, and then the ring out. But so there you go. Well done by Neon getting a 8th placing, and Ganon moves on. And next up we have Milo's versus Edge.
I'm really excited to see this. Milo's has been incredibly entertaining.
Yeah, we have got to see quite a few Milo's matches in this tournament.
I love how Milo's option anytime he's grounded isn't to go for just stand up and guard. It's just like, all right, I'm going to go for the unblockable and cancel it. If there's a wall next to me, I'm going to bounce off. Sometimes I'll go for the slide. I like it. I really like that option. It's definitely something unique I see. It's like, whether it's a good option or a bad option, he's probably going to go for that unblockable rise. Alternatively, I've seen him go for wall rise and K a few times too. Let's see how it's going to play against Edge.
Yeah, let's see. He has been definitely very entertaining to watch all tournament long.
Both these players have to an extent.
Did they? These two didn't play each other yet, did?
Don't believe so. Let me double check challenge. I don't recall.
Because I recall Milo's playing an Aswell player, but was it Ganon?
No, it was Ganon.
Oh yeah, it was
believe.
Ganon.
Yeah, it was Ganon. And
Okay,
Milo
makes
sent
sense.
him to the Shadow Realm.
But another Aswell stands in his way.
Listen, it's SoulCalibur, dude. Aswell's just the Leroy of our. Every game's got one, man. Every game's got
Fortunately,
one.
it's not quite as bad as that. I mean,
I
we
agree. I agree.
had 2 Aswell's top 8 at Evo.
I agree with you.
Tekken had 6 Leroys. There's a
True.
difference.
Listen, Tekken has Leroy. SoulCalibur has Aswell. Street Fighter has Rashid. They all have their demons.
For sure, but impressive start by Milo's, just goes for that pressure and
Already got the lethal hit ready as well. And Milo's does not want to shy away from using it.
definitely not. Oh, nice duck and a launcher by Edge.
I love it. Way to go, back turn. I love him. That's gonna be ring out.
These, did you see? They were just trading launchers, full
Let's
wrist.
do this.
Shameless.
No shame, no nooch, no gorm.
What's Nooch?
Nothing to these players. I love it though. Neon's like playstyle still kind of rings true here from that last match, and then I quickly like watch Milo's and this man sold his soul. No nooch, only pain.
But it's working. 2 rounds to 1 up now. But okay, now here come disco kicks. But
Nice
lethal
stance
hit.
AGI into the lethal hit. Is he?
I mean, this is a crazy match to commentate because they're just pressing buttons constantly. And
That's the best type of match.
But I mean, what can you say? It's just he gets hit.
I mean,
Okay.
you know, at the end of the day, that is all fighting game. Sometimes they just don't block.
Sometimes there's no reason to block.
Nice
Just
reversal.
edge.
All right, come on, let's see this RI. I know you want to do it.
Soul charge back.
Here we go. Don't get 668 or Beyblade, please.
Oh.
Oh no, the second hit. Yes, let's
I mean,
go.
can we call that the Milo's classic? He goes that every time. You always have to be ready for him to finish that string.
I honestly,
I've seen him hit that so many times in this tournament.
I love SoulCalibur. This game can be so chaotic and really just often feel pretty back and forth, more so than other games. But at the same time, as we kind of be mindful of it, they're not just directly tossing out buttons. There's a lot of stepping involved. Like even that match, how many times did Milo's fish for, the stance AGIs and land them? It can be so back and forth, and to a certain extent, these players do use, not just these players, but in general, some players opt to use the attack button. as
for
their
sure.
defense sometimes, and I love
For sure,
it.
there's a deep mind game going on constantly. It's just, it looks so chaotic when they're constantly at the 0 range and going for those high-risk reads. It's
I mean, the mind game for Milo's was there. It's just I'm stupider faster, and it worked out for him entirely.
if you can out-stupid me, applauds to you.
Yeah, no, exactly. But the thing is, like, even his quote-unquote stupid gameplay was just... It was smart, because by that first round, he had the lethal. Did have a line.
Yeah, definitely. There you go, the back turn.
That's a goal. There we go. Unblockable cancel into the kick. Oh, goodness.
like-
That's the Milo special.
Yeah, that's so classic. Like, you bait your opponent into thinking, oh, it's my turn, I can...
It's like a baiting. He's going to do it anyways, whether or not. He's going to do it regardless. He's going to do it right now. Actually, he might do a back turn kick. No, never mind. Ooh, nice block.
See?
Just out of ring out range.
Oh, how did that whiff? It looked like it should have hit. But nope.
It looked like, but it didn't. Nice step, and that's going to be out. Yep.
2 runs to 0 here for Edge.
Yeah, he's living on the edge there.
Yep.
2 bars a meter there for Milo's. Got to use it. 2 rounds down, 2 bars up.
Oh, nice interrupt. And that was an interesting air interaction.
Oh, nice step by Edge. Good launch.
Milos has a big lead now, and he is at the Edge. Okay.
And big ring out. Wow.
Yeah, he has
That's
been
one way
going
to
for that at the Edge oftentimes in the previous matches as well. Finally works out. Catches Edge stepping.
Yeah. That's one way to stick it to him. Another RI? Oh no, he went for the throw.
I mean,
Got knocked out of the projectile.
this is now completely crazy. Both players in Soul Charge.
I want to see the big buttons.
Oh, what a...
Here we go.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice. Yeah, that should about even up the life situation. Yep, almost even. Okay. Oh, is it enough? Of
Run
course
back
it's
slow.
enough.
It's gonna kill, and it's gonna kill. God.
You hate to see it, but
Victory and battle.
Local man hitting shins.
I mean, you know, this is the reason why everybody hates Axlo. The run up Axlo. It's
It
too
had
strong.
to happen.
But I mean, there's nothing you can do except try to hit a faster move to interrupt. There's no counterplay.
You gotta suffer.
The stage of
You have
Actually,
to
you know,
either-
you can do an extent. Certain characters, I guess you could go a hop kick or some type of, you know, quicker aerial move.
Yeah, I guess so. And then even if you get hit by the mid, then you don't eat the
You're not
full
gonna get
combo.
comboed off that if you're
Yeah.
already midair.
Yeah, that's true. Jumping is a valid strategy, but even then, the difficult thing is that if you get the timing wrong, you'll eat the Axlo anyway.
Come on, man. Why jump when you do the Milo special? Unblockable control. Not gonna get hit by the axle if you're off the ground, right?
True.
Please don't actually do that.
Would be hyped to see, but let's
Oh
see.
man, I can only handle so much hype. Just like that lethal hit. Oh man, doesn't
Oh.
finish the string, but opts for the Oki. Oh man,
Yeah, that
Milo's-
is calculated.
he's going for the tilt.
Yeah,
Nice
it
foray.
Okay, good. Finishes the string. Gets some pressure going. Oh, the jumping Axlo.
That was such a smart use of the plus frames on Milo's there. Vertical. He made a lot of right reads there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to.
Okay,
Aswell can be
good
so
reversal.
rough. All right.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
All right.
Opts to use the teleport disappearance move by
Ooh.
Aswell.
Edge deciding to try and interrupt there. Didn't mind getting hit by.
Yeah, this is now very close.
Nice cancel by Milo's.
Some whiffing on both sides.
It was a calculated whiff.
Oh, and the wrong guess. Oh, but drops the combo. Probably
Doesn't quite get it. Nice
Oh.
duck. And is that going to kill? It is.
Kill.
Well done by Milo's.
Edge was a little bit unfortunate because I think the wall led to that combo because of a weird angle.
Great block there by Edge. He got hit by it a few times, but, you know, keened up to it pretty quickly.
Oh, Yeah, Milos goes for the wake up unblock again, but
Another one.
it goes for the
Nice mix up. Do it again. Not a good spot to be in for Milos. He's got 2 bars of meter though. Little off axis there for the low poke.
Okay, for a mid. Oh, he does
Ooh,
the
this
Milo
is still the
special,
third
but
hit there.
it whiffs that time.
I mean, the third hit realigned itself there. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. And ends up giving him the win in the end.
This isn't a battle of what's optimal. This is a battle of wits.
Yeah, 2 rounds to 1 now. Milos, can he take this game? He has slight life lead, but now we have a soul charge as well.
Oh, got stuffed out of the CE. Oh, my
No,
goodness.
still, Milos keeps going. Oh, is
That gonna be a ring out? No, the cycle catches. Still a little bit in. Plus frames. Gets caught. Low, he's still alive.
Oh,
Nice
wow.
side tech. Wow, and he mashed him out of it with A. And the Milo's demonstrating his crouching skills. Amazing. Look at that tech duck, the rapid tech duck.
Yes, I've heard this is what they call doing the bow at the end to show respect to your opponent.
Oh, yep, of course. As is tradition.
And Milos takes the set 2 games to 1. Very entertaining set and very close. You almost you felt like he should have got the ring out earlier. Milos didn't blink for a moment, but kept on the pressure and ends up winning anyway.
I feel like a monster for watching that one. So we're gonna be going into best of 5 now, huh?
Yes.
No, one more. Ah,
Oh, that's true.
got it. So we're gonna get to see.
Losers
Yep.
round 7, which is the losers semi-final.
We're gonna get to see Ganondorf and Milos.
3rd time Milos has to play as in this tournament. It's it's endless.
Milos in the Aswell horde.
But to be fair, he's been very dealing with the Aswell matchup very well.
He's dealing with the most fiendish of Aswells.
But I wonder,
This is the big bad Aswell.
I wonder if he's getting sick of it yet.
This one Ganondorf's the others. I'm ready.
And this is a run back from earlier in the winners bracket, isn't it?
Correct, because Milos took him to losers earlier.
Oh yeah, it was also a 2-1 set, just like this against Edge for Milos. So Milos has been taking those close victories against Aswell players all tournament long.
Time to face my demon, Aswell again. Yeah, Milos, you're staying. We gotta get Ganondorf in here.
Indeed. Waiting for Ganon. So I guess because Milos has so much experience of this Aswell matchup and he has been winning, you'd think he's slightly favored.
He's ready. He's fought the Aswells, prepared, trained. You guys weren't ready, but Milos has been sitting here, abused one after another. Every axle hardened his shin bone.
But it's also, I think it's interesting that Ganon has possibly been able to watch those games we just see and learn more of Milos' playstyle and think about what he's going to do here. So let's see if he has the download to turn the tables.
Like I said, Ganondorf, absolute madman. Milos, also madman. I'm very quickly noticing a pattern here.
The
So
madmen keep going late in the tournament. Who knew?
Somebody called Jane Goodall because it's nothing but gorillas here.
Okay, here we go. Let's see who's the madder of these 2 mad lads.
I'm calling the cops. This is ridiculous. It's a madhouse.
Yeah, this looks very much like the previous set against an Aswell player already.
You know, one thing that Edge did really well, he was really good at just utilizing the projectile shield at mid-range. That's one thing we don't see Ganondorf committing to quite as much.
True. But both the players I think are about equally effective, just slightly different playstyles.
Oh, I agree. Ganondorf is definitely an Aswell who does like to go for the spear AGI significantly. The other.
Yeah, it's interesting actually that Ganon likes to use the spear mode perhaps more than Aswells usually do.
Ooh, this could be big.
Yeah, it is big. Oh, tries to go for the reset.
Milos mashed him out of the charge.
Gives no shits.
He does not. He's become one with the darkness. Ganondorf's bones are way too brittle. Someone get him some milk.
So, okay, what I'm learning here is that when Aswell goes for that, you should just mash.
I don't know about that.
Every
one,
time.
Definitely seems to be working against Ganondorf. Here we go. Oh.
Okay.
He does attack. He gets hit. He's one hit away. That lethal was... that was sus.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, gets the
trade.
Really fortunate for Milos.
That was a pretty suspicious lethal hit on that. And that was pushing it.
Nothing suspicious about it. Okay, nice. Now, once again, Ganon's...
This is it?
God
No, this isn't it. This is going to be a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, a lot of damage, but I think it should leave Milos somewhere in the yellow orange.
Yep. Leaves him alive is the important part.
Okay, you're right at the border of getting to orange life.
Oh my goodness! He commits.
Milos, you're insane!
Oh my god, that could have worked. If Ganondorf did not block that low, I would have been shook. He's coming into this with 2 bars a meter too.
But you have to say it was the correct call probably for Milos to go for that YOLO.
You know, I won't say it was the correct call, but it was something that I probably would have done too. And I love this man.
I can respect it. And
playing unconventionally has not gotten Milos.
No, definitely not conventional play.
Still sitting on 2 bars a meter here. Hopefully he gets to utilize it, gets a chance.
Okay, nice.
His throw. Oh, gets caught.
I mean, that's a rough situation when Aswell gets that Oki.
Agreed entirely. And the other thing that really hurt there at the end is he finally got a chance to use the meter and stuffed out of it.
I wonder, because they did change the interaction after Aswell gets that. I don't remember what the input is for that move. The stun is different when it stuns now when it used to launch. That maybe Milos could have OK mid to avoid that mid right there, but I'm not sure. I've just heard some talk that it's a slightly different situation. Now that
probably depends on the angle they come down at. All right, Milos is coming into this one with his eyes wide open.
Oh yeah, the troll Killick is back.
God, can you imagine throwing down someone and they just have eyes like that after taking? So I just walk away, and that guy's gonna.
I don't want to imagine it.
He sees every frame in real life. Nice break there by Ganondorf.
Yeah, it's the instant buff into...
Oh no, the Axlo! Thank goodness out of the range of the wall there. Torpedo catches him out of the unblockable, goes for it again into the hit. Ganondorf isn't having any of this.
Yeah, big life lead. Yeah, it's difficult, gets disrespected, and... Yeah.
Goes for the sword, or the jumping attack for the sword. Man, just duck the low. Sword form is so rough, and it always will be.
Yeah, and a life lead once again for Ganon. Can Milos do anything to turn the tides?
I think Milos has never truly been down and out me.
Never down and out, definitely with his playstyle.
No, I feel like the more you get Milos against, the more he's probably gonna, unblockable bounce off of it.
Yeah, and he's showing, once again, making a good comeback until the Aswell Soul Charge.
Oh no!
Wow.
He was defending so well against it, but that AGI is so rough. Especially after pushing it with the Soul Charge Beyblade. It just does a number to your guard gauge and really get walked in. But Milos has 2 bars here. What's he gonna do with it?
And definitely the Aswell Soul Charge turned the tides there, once again, for Ganon.
Oh, and Ganondorf ducks the kick. Great option there.
Yeah.
Gets relaunched. Milos got a Soul Charge or something.
Yeah, he has his back against the wall. Oh,
Oh,
no!
Ganondorf just went neutral. Those AGIs, disgusting.
The battle is
He just
man.
that was a pure read. He just expected Milos to mash something quick.
Pure read, he was gonna do it either way.
Yeah. He was.
And
going
I
to
respect
read
that.
either
That
way.
really does, play into Ganondorf's playstyle, just, general refusal to adhere to normal control conventions.
Yeah. So Ganon did indeed maybe benefit from having seen Milos play so much already in this tournament and turned the tides there. And Ganon moves on to the losers fight. Good showing by Milos, but it was one as well too many the third time.
Yo, Aswell players, how we feeling?
I
Hey,
mean,
non-Aswell players, how we feeling?
I have to feel sorry for Milo.
Oh, I do
I mean,
too.
you don't want to play 3 Aswells in the same tournament.
No, you don't even want to fight one Aswell in a tournament, man.
No, but you have to expect it.
It's very true. So, if I heard Batty correctly, are we gonna go to a break before? All right.
All right. A quick break. All right, we'll go into a quick break before the winners finals and the finals in general. And before that, remember once again, Match Arena page will be there on the stream, linked. And use the code. Donate. Support the scene. Put some money into the prize pot, which will be distributed when the time for the league finals finally comes of this tournament series. And everybody in the top 8 who gets there will get some money. That's really cool, actually. So support the scene, and we'll go for a break, and we'll be right back for the finals. Alright guys, welcome back to the SoulCalibur tournament series. The finals are about to start. Remember, you can check the brackets at Challenge, and you can still donate through Match Arena. And first we have the winners finals. Rufus versus who is it now? Dexus. Oh yeah, it's been so long since we've seen the winners bracket matches. You almost forget who's in there.
I'm pretty excited to get into this one. We've seen these two players kind of just dominate there between Dexus's Siegfried and then Rufus's Taki. It'll be really interesting to see these guys phase off. And you mentioned these players have had some history with the past few weeks in series.
Yeah, they've played each other, I think, plenty of times. And just last week, Dexus and Rufus played each other in the European Team League. And it was a pretty close set. And actually, Dexus was in the lead, I believe, 3-1. But Rufus ended up taking the set. So Rufus has typically had the advantage in the matchup, but clearly that set shows that if Rufus doesn't get the right read early, Dexus has the chance to take a 1st-3 for sure.
Do you think any of these players are going to pull out a pocket character if things start going badly?
Rufus does have a Yoshimitsu, but you don't often see it. So it's possible. Dexus does not play anyone but Siegfried. I've never seen him pull off any other character.
Gotcha. Nice punish there on the 6-6B.
Yeah.
That move can be a little difficult to punish at times due to its range.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. Dexus manages to get the 6-6A to hit. That's a big risky move, but it works out for him.
Chances are he was looking out for Rufus throwing out A6 and was trying to go for that AGI.
Yeah.
We have seen Rufus do two A6s in a row.
Yeah. Goes for that 6A into reverse side hog mix-up. Okay.
Nice combo there by Rufus. Good confirm.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that was atypical of Dexus to go for repeated GIs in RE, but keeps whiffing, and Rufus takes the round.
He picked up on it pretty quickly there.
Yeah.
Nice block and punish there by Rufus, not allowing that kick to get him any momentum.
And also you can see a good staggered timing by Rufus, so it's actually very difficult to even try to GI him.
Agreed. And then Rufus going for that low kick there, just in case Dexus was gonna go for it.
Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. Once again, Dexus tried to 6-6A, but this time
he got 6-6 bead for it.
Yep.
That's up. I believe that's the second seal now we've seen. 2 more and then we get the lethal hit.
Oh, just short with the sliding tackle and a big life lead, but okay, let's see if the... Oh, good.
Nice block. Oh, but it didn't quite catch there.
Yep.
Big damage.
As you'd expect, the 6-6 BB.
Rufus has 2 bars of meter here. It's hit with the lethal. Good soul charge.
Yep.
What are they
Dexus
doing in
is
response?
making quite the comeback here. Is he going to... There's the RE! Nice!
Oh, wow. Was that an 8A? That wasn't an 9A, was it? Let me see this.
Victory and bask in the glory.
Yeah, I know from
Oh my god, that was an 8A!
Yeah, I know from experience that Rufus knows how to do that very consistently. He's going to succeed in that duck jump against Siegfried A+B at least 4 times out of 5. He's really good at it.
That was power. I'm intimidated through the screen. What a very strong showing for that first match for an otherwise really dominant Dexus tournament.
Yeah,
and you mentioned these guys also fought last season, even before the team battle.
Yes, they did play, I think, at least in the league, the tournament finals. And at that time also Rufus won, and he won the actual whole tournament, the whole series in the end. But the Dexus did make a strong showing in the top 8.
It's very good to hear. I'm definitely excited to see these 2 players get back at it. Given one thing I'm kind of curious to see is just how Dexus is going to be, because it does seem like Rufus is really keeping the pressure on, not letting him get away with too much mid-range gimmick, or even just letting him control the spacing there. And the thing is, Dexus has been doing fairly good on the punishes as well. Unfortunately, just seems to be getting beat out a little bit.
Oh, he would have had the ring out there with the KK, but he went... Unfortunately, it doesn't matter, even though he missed the ring out opportunity. Takes the round anyway.
Let's see.
Alright, now pressure.
Nice hit on the vertical. God, possession's so cool. I just love the animations, the flourishes, even the color for the animations.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
did you see that side?
I thought they were out.
Yeah, it almost looked like should have been, but unfortunately you can air control if you get it was an airborne hit of the side hold K. But that Dex is looking very strong in this game now.
That roll kick, I thought for sure they would be out of range of the, but looks like they weren't. Looks like Rufus is starting to try and drive them out here. But Rufus is the one whose back's to the wall.
Oh, is that going to be ring out? Not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, nice GI, and tries to get the cheeky 4B ring out.
Reverse ledge cancel is nice too. Okay. Good soul charge. He doesn't want to lose momentum here. Oh, this could be really bad.
Yeah, you can see Rufus masterful spacing there to just try to stay.
The patience, the spacing, all rewarded with a Dark Legacy bubble.
Oh, it works. Oh, that was. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
That was so clutch. I couldn't even find the words what to say, and
he waited out a little bit of patience there and was rewarded for it.
Yeah, in the end, Dexus went for a panic RE that Rufus was waiting for.
It wasn't panic, it was calculated. Remember, this is Dexus, the RE master.
Yeah, but now, okay, that's it.
That was pretty, intense and relatively decisive there on that last one. Goodness.
Yeah,
this kind of went wild.
Yeah, he managed to hit Rufus several times with the 6-6B on Oki, and I think it was because Rufus was already flashing red on guard, so he was afraid of blocking. So he got hit instead, and then got guard broken anyway. Guard crushed.
Understood.
Yeah.
I was a little curious there too, as well. With I wasn't sure if for the 6-6A plus BZ was hitting. I wasn't sure if Rufus was also trying to roll for something, but Dex is just committed.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's interesting. The 6-6B often does catch roll.
Agreed.
Although you should be able to sort of react and block him. But maybe if you're right in the middle of the roll, you can't. That could be what happened.
Let's see, we've got a stage change here. And we're currently 1-1.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
big lethal hit started off with A6.
Yeah, Rufus taking the early lead.
Nice duck and punish there.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He
step the
steps to-
vertical. Step the vertical, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the wrong side to guaranteed step the Siegfried base hold B. You have to step to his left, so you're right. Otherwise, it will track very often.
Nice block there on the low from Rufus. Oh, gets caught by the lethal.
Oh, yeah.
The reload to the bubble. Beautiful.
Yeah, the bubble will catch roll and lead to a combo like right there.
Oh, it was a great comeback there by Dexus. Another lethal hit by Rufus. It's gonna be a potential ring out here.
Yeah, I think it should be. Nope.
Nope, a little off axis.
Yeah, the angle was just wrong.
That'll do
Yes.
though.
That low.
I love that vacuum kick, man. It really sucks.
I hate it so much.
Nice block there by Dexus as well. We've seen him go for the duck immediately.
Yeah, gets stuck.
Instinctually got it.
Oh,
Nice interrupt.
Rising D, yeah. And good throw, mixing things up. And good AGA as well. Right now he's getting everything right until right there gets hit.
Dexus
by
has definitely been a little more conscious of Rufus popping out CE as well.
Yeah, and see
I
how
think that
many
was just a CE right there as well.
Yeah, and Dexus every time has been going for that mid out of the mix-up stance, and it's been hitting Rufus consistently. So why not keep doing it?
Agreed.
Oh, nice sliding tackle. The classic.
Gets hit. Max range there on that slide, it felt like. Good soul charge by Dexus. It's got to make up that small life lead that Rufus has and really start.
Oh, okay, good timing there. Just 3B. Oh!
Oh! So you thought you could duck, huh? Ugh.
Oh no.
And nice patience there on the GI.
Yeah, you can see Rufus really in those near low life situations is ready for Dexus, those GIs and those REs, and then punishes the whips.
The one time he didn't go for the mid. Let's see what they're gonna do here. It's a really bad spot to beat Dexus.
Yep, right at the edge and against the Soul Charge Tucky. Yeah, good choice, counter Soul Charge.
Both of them in soul charge. Gotta be incredibly cautious here. Dexus's gauge is in the red, and Rufus could push a ninja cannon here. Do have to be mindful of that bubble though. Dark light. What's up?
Yeah,
They can
6B interrupt, lots of damage, and gets the... Yeah, that one time when Rufus stops guarding low, he goes for low option.
Good soul charge. How'd they get behind them? I'm confused.
Yeah, that was a weird switch with the Soul Charge.
Wow, and the wall rising A damage into the soul charge string. Well done by Rufus.
Yeah, that was
Outstanding move.
So close. I wonder what Dexus was trying there. Maybe just pressed block a little bit too late, or was trying to do a 6-6K maybe.
I'd like to know how he got behind them in that animation for the soul charge.
Yeah, that was bizarre. But so it's 2-1 Rufus, and it really couldn't be any closer.
No, absolutely not.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Ganondorf is gonna have a hard match, whichever.
Oh, definitely. I would say, well, I mean, these guys are in the winners. I have to say the two main favorites to win this tournament.
Let's see what's gonna go down here. Rufus has been consistently starting off the matches with a 6B, so it was interesting to see him just go 3B right out of the gate and attempt to catch Dexus. Nice punish there on the throw attempt as well.
Oh, goes for
man.
the Stalker kick.
He's bullying him in Stalker. Goodness. Interrupt didn't give him a chance to get the mix up.
And you can see now Rufus has had enough of getting mixed up by the reverse side hold and interrupts it twice in a row.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that was max range on that kick.
Yeah, I
Nice
didn't
punish
expect
there.
that to hit. Okay.
God, that stance mix was rough.
Yeah. But I mean, that was super high risk by Dexys, but he just went for it. Nice.
Agreed.
One.
Rufus is definitely not afraid of opting for high risk, or whether it's high risk, high reward.
Is that going
No
to be
fear.
ring out? No,
Not quite. But they're still in danger. There we go.
Yeah.
It's okay with 1A.
You should be reactable, but obviously online, not always so easy.
Hey man, listen, that hits offline too.
Yeah, true. Everything hits.
If Axlo can hit offline,
Yeah, but Axlo, that's not truly
I know.
reactable.
yeah. I can't be that dishonest.
If only it was reactable.
Nice. Oh man, perfect world. And another ring out.
Yeah,
Be gone.
yeah, 2 ring outs already, and that gives a set point, so to say, to Rufus to go
Another
into the
round
grand
circle.
finals.
And that Stalker be there.
Yeah, this is really bad now for Dexys. He's already flashing and lost half his health.
Oh man, and the follow-up to the 2-2K. It's interesting seeing Rufus's playstyle very quickly shift. Doesn't look like he's got any fear. He does have to be mindful of that bubble still, but doesn't really. Just powers right through it.
Yeah, kind of a desperate while rising by Dexys because Taki can just punish it. Guaranteed.
Agreed. That's gonna be Rufus advancing. Yeah, that's 3. Impressive.
In fact, 4 games and 3-1 for Rufus. Goes to the
All
grand
right.
finals.
Let's get Ganondorf. Let's get Ganondorf and Dexys.
Yeah, we haven't seen this matchup yet.
Ganondorf is he's powered up. That Kayane session, it juiced him up. He's ready. We've seen that man slay
what
the
was
Slayer of Aswells this tournament.
Do you know what was Ganon's placing in the Kayane session?
I didn't get a chance to check it out, unfortunately,
Yeah, I only heard that skill won.
with Mina.
Yeah, with me.
Go. Ganondorf, what'd you place in Kayane session?
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we're
There's the
ready to
Aswell.
go. No surprises here. Neither of these guys play other characters usually. I think I did play Ganon's Aster once.
Yeah, Ganondorf does have other characters he to stay on as well.
Yeah. Usually in tournament, I think maybe he was trying to find a sub when he was practicing the Astra. But, haven't seen it in tournament yet, to my recollection.
Can't fault him for staying on Aswell. His character's nutty.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't look like he can quite get anything started up just yet here. He's in Axe. Oh, and the reversal edge.
Yeah, and that's going to be Dexys' round.
That's going to be a pretty huge hurdle for Ganondorf here. But Ganondorf is somebody who likes to throw out those break attacks, and curious if he's even going to have to naturally adapt to it, or whether he starts feeling himself in sort of neutral fishing for the guard gauge damage. He's going to passively be able to deal with it.
Yeah, I must say, this is probably not one of Ganon's favorite matchups versus Siegfried, so maybe Dexys has a slight advantage, just not based on the matchup itself, but based on the player matchup, more than the characters and
Oh man, the SoulCalibur soul attack caught. And I agree with your statement though. This definitely does not seem like a matchup that Ganondorf likes fighting.
No, but very few people enjoy playing against.
Siegfried
one of
or
the few-
Aswell.
I love playing the Siegfried mirror as a Siegfried player, but
Nice
even
block, punish, backstep into the sword launch. Oh my goodness.
yeah, big life. Oh, there's the lethal hit. Takes the,
Another one.
yeah,
do it
that's
again.
That's the Dexys classic. The reset.
He doesn't
But-
care. He doesn't care.
That was
doesn't
unfortunate
care.
because the second hit of that 6-6 A plus B just barely whiffed. I think if Dexys had gone for the A slide B instead, it could have killed.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't. And Ganondorf, no fear, really demonstrating that balls to the walls playstyle. He's
Yeah, it's interesting. A small mistake like that can be the decisive factor between winning and losing a round.
Looks like Ganondorf does not want to lose. Advantage there, but still gets hit. Look at this damage. Plus frames. Oh, and the AGIs. That's goodness.
I knew it was. What's the properties of the GI? Does it GI everything? Lows?
I believe so. I believe it's everything.
Yeah,
Let me double check. It's been a hot second since I looked at it.
2K. Yeah, I'm not sure what the properties are exactly.
I'm gonna check it right now just for accuracy because we can. Let's see.
In any case, it's one game in favor of Ganon so far. And we go straight into the second match. And this time...
I believe it's high, medium, low.
Everything!
I believe so.
Yeah, that move is godlike.
Just checked it out. Fadeaway runs accurate. It says high, medium, low. But back to the match.
Yep. We are in the Kair Morhen, or however you say that, the name of this stage.
That's crazy they made a Netflix show after a character from SoulCalibur.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's really cool actually, but it's weird that they chose one of the new characters.
Agreed entirely.
But
Let's
anyway,
see how
Ganondorf
Ganondorf
continues to
start abusing
dominate.
Texas.
Oh wow.
Interesting. Match ended?
We had a disconnect, it seems. X's has left the room.
Okay, so how do you guys want to handle this? Just like round up to...
Will we remake the second match?
Yeah,
Or...
controller problem.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did see, it seemed like Dexys wasn't pressing anything. We are waiting for confirmation on what's going on.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, we will have to award this game to Ganondorf as per rules. If there's a technical problem, unfortunately, that means...
The game or the first round?
I think you forfeit the whole game.
Oh, wow. Does that mean Ganondorf advances then?
No, it's 2-0. It's first to 3.
Yeah, if he forfeits this game, wouldn't that be 3-0? Because the controller?
No, well, I guess I meant the round. Yeah.
Okay, just the round. I was going to say, hang on.
Yeah, not the whole set.
Okay, I was going to say, hold on.
Yeah. So
Take the set in an online tournament, goodness. Yeah, we just gonna have to jump off of the first round.
Yeah. 2-0 in favor of Ganondorf, and when Dexys gets back, we will... Still, he has a shot if his controller works. Pray for Dexys.
Pray for Dex's controller. Let's get an F in the chat for Dex's controller.
Alright, he's back, and we are ready to go.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Alright, here we go. Getting right back into it.
Hopefully it's all fixed now. I wonder what the issue was. Maybe just got
F in
disconnected.
there. Alright.
I don't know if Dexys plays with the DualShock controller, but I have often heard that people have problems with the cable disconnecting on PC. So that could be one reason. But here we go. It's 2-0 in favor of Ganon, and Dexys has to make a giant here to make it to the grand finals.
Agreed. Ganondorf already coming out strong. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Gets hit with the mix there.
Oh, nice read with the break attack. And the Dexys is back in it. Just hitting with break attacks again and again.
Nice block by Ganondorf there.
Yeah.
Oh, and went for the axle and they traded.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Very fortunate trade, because obviously if the Axel had gone into the animation, it would have killed.
That wall combo is so ridiculous, especially he was within range of it as well. Good use of sword there by Ganondorf. Max range spear, you madman.
Yeah, oh, that's going to be a massive combo. Siegfried has some of the best wall damage in the whole game. But
Nice
sort of
6A.
actually unfortunate wall break there causes him to drop the combo early, slightly. Oh, nice.
Oh no! Good reversal edge.
Yeah.
Alright, time to guess. Ganondorf guesses wrong. Alright, so
this is going to make the miracle comeback.
2-1 right now.
Game. Yeah.
Ganondorf only needs 2 rounds, because he is technically up 1 here.
No, he's two games up in the set.
Were we gonna give him that 1 round there at the beginning?
No, I think
he
we
had
we gave him the whole game.
Okay.
Yeah. But so it's 2-0, but this is a first to 3. But oh, that's going to be a ring out.
Yep.
100%.
Wow. That ring out was nuts. And he's still managing to maintain his guard gauge.
Yeah, Dex
Managed to
has
get up back
1
to-
bar to try to work with, and actually Ganon was just yeah, he's flashing yellow now, so Dex
Tried to
has
go for the
something
reverse
going on.
ledge. Didn't get it there that time.
Yeah, just a little bit too late. Good soul charge.
Ganondorf's not changing his playstyle at all.
Yeah,
Goodness.
just such disrespect.
It's not disrespect. It's confidence. A nice 6B there to end it out. Wow.
Yeah,
This is potential.
he is flashing red, so let's see if Dexys can take advantage of that finally.
Listen, flashing red is only a suggestion, not a requirement. Just suggests you guard less. Be
Yeah,
more
no
mindful.
surprises there. Also, soul charge, both players. Okay,
Plus frames.
yeah, runs out
punish
of
there.
soul charge.
Nice block. Doesn't get. Oh my god.
Oh, what an unfortunate whiff, but gets the reversal edge. Maybe that's consolation prize.
Oh, Ganondorf's got to be careful. He's 1 hit away from breaking. Gets the spear hit max
Oh,
range.
wow. That's so much damage.
This is
even up the
big
life
lethal hit.
situation.
Time to guess.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Is it
Weapon
enough?
arts?
Not quite. Not quite.
Time to guess
Not
again.
over.
Oh no! Oh, that's gonna be it! Wow!
3-0
No
to
fear.
Ganondorf.
3-0.
Show respect.
I would say
I didn't see that coming.
strange RE by Dexys.
We've seen
the
Dexys
end
do
there.
that a few times in the past against Rufus before. And I believe he did that in his match earlier against... Let me check this real quick. I believe... Let me check.
But I don't think it worked.
Oh yeah, he did that. He did that against Neon as well, I believe.
Yeah, but I think it didn't work out any of those times he's gone for it. The
No,
crucial moment.
it is not, unfortunately. Still a great showing by Dexys. 3rd place.
Yeah, 3rd place. Very
Awesome
well done.
showing.
And a little bit, let's say, admit, unfortunate with the controller having played one of the games. So,
Yes.
but
I guess-
Ganondorf was the stronger player at the time and deserves to go to the grand finals and try his luck against Rufus.
And right before we get into grand finals, we've got a Matcherino up and running for everybody. Let's go ahead and check that real quick, see if we missed anybody. Currently sitting at 29 big esports dollars. In America,
Nice.
that's like 58 cheeseburgers from McDonald's if you can get the 2 for.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
It's pretty good if you ask me.
I would like a cheeseburger right now. But only after the tournament is finished. Then we
Absolutely.
can celebrate. With cheeseburgers and, I don't know.
I don't know.
Slows.
Whoever wins, it's on them. All right. Is it going to be
Winner.
Ganondorf?
Stage of history.
Or is
Winner
it going
buys
to be...
cheeseburgers for everyone.
Listen, if Rufus wins, I don't think he's buying his cheeseburger. I think I might be able to guilt trip Ganondorf. But grand finals, we've got Rufus and Ganondorf. Are we going to see a reset? Or are we going to see Rufus clinch this one out?
Did we see Rufus play versus an Aswell already? I think We did.
Did he fight Edge? No, we didn't. It wasn't Edge. It was we had Set swap to Taki versus Edge. That's the Aswell versus Taki.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so
Too many Takis, too many Aswells. Actually, no such thing as too many Takis.
No, yeah, that's definitely true. Always good to see Taki representation, and it's really cool actually that we have one of the strongest players here, the Taki player. Oh, what a sidestep!
Drop the combo too.
Yeah.
And Rufus is being very mindful to duck Ganondorf throwing out AA.
Oh, nice jump. Well,
I love when that move works.
okay, now Rufus just trying to be patient. Okay, goes for the low.
Nice vacuum kick.
Does anyone ever block that low?
I've never blocked it, but I've definitely accidentally
Sidestepped?
No, never accidentally side. I've just gotten fed up in neutral and just started throwing out character.
Yeah. Okay, this time. Oh, Ganon gets
Wall combo?
Yeah.
It's Ganondorf's turn to control the damage. Amazing. Ring out. Beautiful.
That's so
gross.
unfair. Can I just say, yeah, that's gross.
Gross.
Yeah.
It took me minutes to master this combo.
Aswell is a pretty good cat.
Aswell is sufficiently strong.
Yeah, that's the developer's words, literally.
Yeah, I think it was a mistranslation or something, but that'll stick with me forever.
Sufficiently strong.
Good soul charge there. Plus frames. Good spacing from both these players. Ooh,
Alright.
a little fancy there, Ganondorf.
So now big life lead for Rufus.
Ooh, disrespect.
Oh, yeah. Really nice, nice judgment there to try to steal a turn. Works out.
Nice catch there, and I believe Aswell was airborne. Nice GI. Into the break attack.
Oh.
Rufus has 2 bars of meter. Let's see what he's gonna do with it here.
Yeah, now really
Ganondorf is-
good movement by Rufus to not get hit many times.
Gets the RI, and that's gonna be another RI in response. Oh my goodness, double RI.
Yeah, you did.
Alright,
you
alright,
see that
alright.
Very often.
Catches him out of the air directly above him. Ganondorf, what are you doing? Who is this man? He's soul charging. He wants his plus frames. Oh my god, another one! Who are you? Oh my god, in 4A. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that is starting to become a Ganondorf classic. Getting
This
that
man's
GI.
like, Taki, alright, I'm about to end this whole man's life from directly above him. Meanwhile,
Yeah, that was a close game, but once again, Rufus showing his class, getting the 1-0 lead to start off.
Ganondorf very quickly showing he doesn't care about class. That was crazy. So many interesting options there, and he really has been using EAGI to its max potential this tournament.
Yes, yeah, it's worked so many times. So many times. I don't think I've ever seen it work so many times.
Neither have I, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, Ganon is a mad lad, but not quite enough to take that first game, but he was close.
He's only getting stronger as the tournament goes on. Just wait. He's about to reach the zenith of strength. Good duck by Rufus there. Great job stopping Ganondorf from getting into sword as well.
Yeah, now
Definitely been fishing for it.
yeah, a lot of pressure. Nice 2A, stopping Ganon from trying to steal a turn.
Here we go. Back into Axe, returning to sword, has the 10 frame available, gets hit with a vacuum kick. Oh man, that's a lot of guard gauge damage, but
Yeah, but finally gets a turn. Oh, nice cancel there.
that was a great cancel.
But the throw finishes it for Rufus.
I think the one thing that Ganondorf has been doing really well is utilizing 2-2B lethal hits. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to connect, but still manages to secure it, even at kind of odd ranges. And between that and the Spirit, AGI, he's kind of locking down a lot of Rufus's offensive options.
But still lost that first round. Okay, that's going to be so much damage.
Big damage, big break attack.
Oh,
Oh
that's a
no!
whiff.
It's alright.
Must have been a misinput, or maybe something to do with the angle.
Happy little reset, okay? It happens sometimes. Soul Charge. Oh, he went for it. Wow, catches. Good use of A6 there. And
Yeah.
Rufus has
Relentless right now.
He's really instilled fear into Ganondorf to stop him from pushing, but
Yeah, it's interesting because Ganon has been so aggressive all tournament long, but now it feels like he just can't find the right space to do a move. Oh, is that going to be a ring out? Not quite.
what do you feel like Ganondorf's biggest issue this matchup with Rufus has been so far from?
I don't know. It's weird. I think he just doesn't get the right read on what Rufus is going to do. Like Rufus has been able to keep up pressure most of at close range.
I agree entirely. And I think the other thing that
matchup knowledge issue or something, but finally takes a round there.
I think the other thing Rufus has been doing really well has been stopping from Ganondorf from not only getting this really any stance in general. It does seem like he's been able to consistently either keep him in axe when Rufus or when Ganondorf is trying to swap in a sword, or just in general interrupting him consistently at the beginning of the rounds for an extended period of time.
Yeah, and you can see consistent pressure once again there. Let's see if Soul Charge for Ganon changes anything. Okay.
Big Soul Charge.
Yeah, good start, but yeah.
Gets caught with the roll into the launch.
Oh no!
Went for the AGI again? Ori? Oh no, this is Ganondorf's last match.
Yeah, now it's going to be very difficult. 2 games down.
2 games down, that means nothing to Ganondorf.
We will see. It would be a mighty comeback to reset this final set from 2 games down here. Rufus needs only 1 more game to win this whole tournament.
Do you think he can pull it off here, or Ganondorf?
Well, so far the momentum is so on Rufus's side, and I feel like Ganon hasn't really found a way to counter Rufus's playstyle, so I would favor him to take the straights right now. It's so impressive. Rufus has been super impressive all tournament.
I agree with you, and I definitely feel that sentiment entirely. And you know what it means, chat. You think that Rufus is gonna win it? Press 1. You think Ganondorf can bring it back? Let me see those 2s.
Oh, fortunately the angle is just not quite right for Rufus to get the ring out there.
Rufus has been using those ring outs so well with that back and kick.
Just goes for it again.
Hey, thanks to the one person in chat who actually put a number. You're the MVP.
Gross. Not the person who put the number, but that ring out.
It's called CJ Sleepy Gross for trying to participate?
No.
Horrible. Horrible.
It was a gross ring out. We've seen it too many times. That was like the 25th time we've seen that ring out. With that dirty, tucky low that shouldn't exist. I hate it.
Every character has some dumb stuff to them. It's okay. I won't justify it, but every character's got something ridiculous.
But okay, Ganon is able to take that round quite impressively, actually. But
oh my goodness. Nice throw break. And already Ganondorf's guard gauge is in the red, but he managed to step and get the... He's still in it, has a good amount of meter. Back into axe. I don't know where he came out there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do.
He's an almighty. I think he was going for the mental guard gauge damage. And
yeah, probably.
Wow, look at this patience. Waited out the soul charge. I hate it. Ganondorf does that every time.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a taunt. It was a new move.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be a ring out. And it is.
You've been talking about this. Ganon has that with Punisher so well.
He's super consistent on it.
And actually has a chance now of taking this game.
Great use of 3B there to tech duck.
Just
Rufus sitting on 2 bars of meter though.
Worried about that red guard gauge for Ganon right now.
Ooh, manages to catch there just at the end. What's he gonna do with it? Gets punished, still barely alive. Empty stalker jump, hello?
You can see Rufus is trying to save that guard gauge uncrushed to the final round.
Is it gonna pay off for him? Good punish there, and it's going to work out.
Works out.
It's gonna be a hard one for Ganondorf. Taki can really put on that guard gauge damage if she really...
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
a risky move by Ganon to start the round with the good punish to react to that with the CE by Rufus.
great. And Ganondorf starting off the match in sword, opting for it, doing a little bit of gimmicks there, try to get some fake out.
Some good patience, but both players, no break.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
Doesn't go for the break attack. Ganondorf opting for soul charge.
I feel like this is his only chance to make this soul charge count.
He's in it to win it. Big AGI. Gets the muscle buster on. Okay. Are we gonna see another CE here? Gets the block. Doesn't quite get a punish. Gets the lethal hit. Is this gonna be out?
Yep.
Wow. He's still in it. He is still in it. Hey,
Yeah,
which one?
that was an interesting interaction at the end there.
Power. You should have typed 2. Who put 1? You only powered him up.
Yeah, really, he's back against the edge right there, but he's
Back
still
against
in
the
it.
edge. More like back at it again for that comeback.
Let's see if he can make it all the way to reset this set. Now when the momentum shifts just slightly, you never know what could happen.
Honestly, it was pretty good. And I think it's going to be even more in Ganondorf's favor now.
Yeah, could be.
No, I don't got money for that, dude. And plus, I don't really want to wear that. That's weird. Why do people think I would dress up like...
Dress up like who?
Taki?
Oh,
I would never. How about this? If you guys get the Matcherino to $200, I'll consider it.
to $200.
You get the Matcherino $200, I'll consider it by the end of the week.
Just wait for the 107.
Nobody's gonna do it, dude.
You never know, but yeah, it really looks like the momentum has shifted in Ganondorf's favor now. Takes the first round here as well. And Rufus has to be careful to not let...
What is Ganondorf doing? He's stance dancing all over the place at that mid-range.
Yeah, that's just Ganon things.
Just Ganon things. Raw AGI.
Let's
Big
go
P.
off the RE too early. That was a bit of a brain freeze probably, because you should by this point know that that low keeps going forever and ever and ever. So don't let go. It's a weird thing that it doesn't jail, but you have to keep blocking.
Agreed. The one thing I do think is pretty interesting here is that now we're starting to see Rufus put a lot more pressure on Ganondorf at every chance during Oki. Before he was kind of letting him get up. He wasn't going immediately for that 3B, but I think he's been seeing consistent results. Is now opting for a little bit more. Raw AGI through the ninja cannon. I'm shook.
That
doesn't
move
care.
has done so much work for Ganon, it's insane.
Another one. He doesn't care.
I'm going
He
to...
doesn't care.
I have no word.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's no exaggeration. We've probably seen that other GI
Dude,
move used.
That move is like my antidepressants, putting in work. Goodness.
Well, if it's your antidepressant, it's probably my depressant.
Oh.
I hate to say it.
Let's see. Rufus still on 2 bars of gauge there. Another. Oh my goodness. Do it again. Do it again, Ganondorf. Do it.
No, don't do it.
Do it. Hurt
don't
him.
do it. Don't do it.
Oh, he went for it
Try.
again. Do it. He's gonna do it again. Hurt him. Hurt him so.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, it's gonna kill.
Yes.
Wow.
it is going to kill. Okay, decisive round. At least we saw one time it didn't work in that Ganon. He had work.
You went for it again.
He's just gormless.
We should. Ooh. Doesn't get the throw break. This could be the round for Rufus to take it here.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
Very close now to
Another
take
3B. Just one more combo is all it's gonna take.
Oh, good
Interruption, that's gonna be it. Wow. Killed with your favorite move. Wow.
Yeah, Rufus takes it Ganon tried to make the comeback by all the GI, but in the end, a couple of them didn't work out. I mean, I'm surprised that started to happen, but very impressive by Rufus. Congratulations to Archer.
Well done.
Yeah, very well done.
Congratulations.
Can't argue with it, he was easily the best player.
Oh man, Rufus came out swinging, and Ganondorf on fire. Dexys, great stuff. Milo's great stuff. Really, everyone great stuff. Neon, good stuff. I'm really impressed with everything.
Yeah, I don't think there was a bad match all stream long. Really. Maybe some bad games where somebody got dominated, but everybody played well.
I agree. It was all very entertaining matches. No matches except for the Azul ones really made me. And even then, it was like, all right, cool. I need a shower. You guys were dirty. Great Azul play. Great play all around.
Yeah, and at least it's maybe you could say the good ending when the Azul doesn't win the tournament.
The good end. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's gonna be it. Batty, do you have anything you want to say to kind of close it out? All right. Well, Batty doesn't have anything to say. I guess for me, thanks again for having me, everyone. Really appreciate it. If you have any feedback, send me a message. And once again, Hawk, great stuff. Hope to see you guys again soon.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks.
I love you guys.
For co-hosting. Yeah, thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. I had fun, even though we were both sleep deprived and probably words got mangled up at times. It was a really good fun. Let's call it a day. We'll be back next week, once again, probably with a different lineup of commentators. See you then. Congratulations to everyone in top 8 once again, and everyone else. See you then, and thank you. Goodbye.